KB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
We need each other.
That's facts.
I need my sisters. I need my brothers out here.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and for all the bootlickers, may you die 1,001.
The place for the realest conversations.
Tory, Lowe, want all the action? Or you want all the smoke? Oh, this thing. I'm with all that smoke too, man.
I didn't see Ron Johnson. He trash. Chisholm is trash. How the hell you here to help us and your kids are dying in the street?
I understand that this is Milwaukee and everyone believes that if someone says something, it's snitching. It's not.
I don't care if it's the pastor. If you see the pastor ain't acting right, you check that fool. Where's the results?
Talking topics that need to be highlighted and discussed in our communities.
Would you trade places with a black person?
Sure, no, I would not.
Have you ever said the N-word? Come on, be the truth. We on the truth.
Unfiltered and unfazed. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth and The Truth app.
The reason I believe the racism is getting worse is because whites know that they will be outnumbered in about 20, 21 years. They're going to be outnumbered.
Hey, Tory, man. How are you doing, brother? I'm actually from India. We brown people can totally relate with you. Sometimes it's like, did that just happen to me?
We have to not let the government mind us either.
That cop ain't never been brought to the public because he ain't normal, and he may not even exist no more.
Say no more. Release the video.
You know, you keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're going to take over this talk radio, man. Just keep on focusing on what you're focusing on. I wish you a lot of love.
God bless you, brother.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio in Milwaukee, here is Tory Lowe.
Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth, from 1 to 4. We about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. And I'm here for the action.
And I'm but that action.
And I want all the smoke.
Who wants the smoke today?
Salute to my brothers and sisters on the front lines. The marathon continues.
The movement continues.
How you doing, DJ Brother Z?
It's Thursday.
And how y'all doing out there in Radio Land, Truth Nation? Hey, thank you for joining the Tory Lowe Show this Thursday, May 30th, 2024. It's almost June, DJ Brother Z. The time is going fast.
Hey.
It's summertime. Well, it was 60 degrees out, but it's summertime in Milwaukee. Some days it be extremely hot. Some days it be, it fluctuates like that. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in, Truth Nation, to the show today. I got a lot to unpack, so I'm going to need y'all to open up your ears, okay? Now, I got an update on this missing elder, that Carvel Jennings. He's been missing since Mother's Day. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the first time, Truth Nation, that I've had to search for someone, and it's almost like they disappeared. Like he wasn't in the best condition when it first took place. I've been working with his daughter, Ebony Jennings, and, we searched the area, the initial area of the group home. I'm talking about we up in the wooded areas. We looking by the creeks. We looking down the neighborhoods. We did a lot of searching, and we found that he had got on the bus. And from what we was able to see, he had got off the bus near like Burleigh, 35th and Burleigh. And people been out there looking. I mean, nobody has seen anything. And I'm wondering if he got on another bus. I mean, we have not been able to locate Carvel. And once again, Truth Nation, this is something that is puzzling to me because his health was not the best. His cognitive thinking skills were not the best. And he was not able to walk in a way where like how we walk normal. He had some health issues. And on the picture, when he got on the bus, while he was waiting on the bus, he was holding on to this pole. Like he had to hold on to the bus stop to stand up. And it's like he just disappeared. And so if anybody has any information, I'm going to throw it out there again on Carvel Jennings. He's been missing for over 2 weeks. He went missing from 67th and Brentwood. And that's out there by Mill Road. That's out there by like 76 Mill Road. We were over there in the mall area. We assumed that he walked down to the store over there. But the stores said they didn't see him, and he was known. He was a customer over there, so they said they didn't see him, and they were right because he had got on the bus. And we searched the areas that they said where the bus said he got off. But I'm wondering, did he get on another bus? Because we have not been able to locate him. And I think this is one of the first times of me actually getting out here trying to locate somebody. Over 200 searches. And this is the most puzzling one because he didn't have the health to walk probably not even half a mile. So that's something that I'm asking Truth Nation to keep an eye on. Continue to share the post that I got on social media, on my page, on my Facebook, on my Instagram. Continue to go to Ebony Jennings, his daughter. Continue to share her post. Let's keep this out here as much as we can until we can get 59-year-old Carvel Jennings home to his family or get some kind of closure for the family. Once again, it's just one of those things that got me scratching my head, DJ Brother Z. I do this all the time, and I'm going to just keep it out there, just making sure that we keep that story out there because it's unresolved. Also, we had the family of 1-year-old Prince on the show. 1-year-old Prince was the young child that's making news right now. He was in a daycare, KinderCare in Oak Creek. And the mother, the family, saw abuse on the child, and the child was vomiting consistently, ended up taking the child to the hospital to get checked, and they found cocaine in the baby's system. The mother is saying that the child can't talk, can't walk. She doesn't even know the long-term effects of what's going on with her child. They were on the show yesterday with attorney B. Ivy Lamar. A woman was charged in the situation. I think that they have some upgraded charges. We're going to talk about that on the show today. And, this one, once again, this is why, when we talk about advocacy, when we talk about helping each other in the community, it's important that we get proactive, because there are things happening every day. It's always something. And we got to do our part, Truth Nation. This evening at 5 p.m., we will be at the daycare, the address 7677 South Howe Avenue. KinderCare will be out there protesting the closure. I don't even know if the other families even know, or they may have found out about when they saw it on the news, that of what took place. But they shouldn't be operating like it's business as usual. So we're going to be out there at 5 p.m. after the show. So we're having a call to action, Truth Nation. If y'all can get out there at 5 p.m., 7677 South Howe Avenue, let's shut it down. Let's let everybody know that we're not happy and we're not going to stop until we can get some kind of action against this daycare. There's no way that the baby should have cocaine in the system and abuse. Truth Nation. That's what ticked the family off to something was wrong, because they saw abuse on the baby. They had never imagined that that baby had been drugged with cocaine. And this story is making its way across the country right now. Prince, a young black baby, at a daycare in Oak Creek. Send up prayers for Prince. Send up prayers for his full recovery. Prayers of healing. We got a lot of things going on, but we here right now in today's times, and it's up to us to address these issues. Ain't no Superman coming, DJ Brother Z. And we the ones that got to put the cape on for ourselves. So we're going to be out there. It's a call to action, 5 p.m., KinderCare in Oak Creek, 7677 South Howe Avenue. We got to be about that action, Truth Nation. I love when we talk on the air. I love when we discuss topics on the air. But it's even better to see us out there in the streets being active. And this is what we about. We advocates on this show. I'm an advocate. And I'm going to tell you right now, if everybody do a little, nobody ain't got to do a lot. And we all we got. We all we got. Also, on the show today, we're going to have to talk about what's going on with Trump. They got the deliberations going on. They may hand in something while the show is going on. I don't know. But the Trumpster, this Trumpster might be in some hot water right now, because they done changed up the jury, how they supposed to decide, how to make a decision. And I want to talk about that on the show today. And, I'm going to tell you right now, these are things that we have to pay attention to, because these are ideas that we have to make sure that we have our own logic and thinking. And I don't think that nobody who commits a crime should get off scot-free. I don't. Nobody. Matter of fact, I go after people who abuse children and senseless violence. I'm for, if you do the crime, my granddaddy told me, if you do the crime, you got to do the time. Don't do it if you ain't ready to go up in there with Big Bubba, and deal and wrestle with Big Bubba in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Sometimes y'all get out here and y'all ain't thinking and y'all commit crimes or y'all do something out of emotion and do something that's going to put y'all in jail. And I'm going to tell you right now, jail got its own lifestyle. It's a whole nother lifestyle when it comes to going to jail. So, and some people figure that out when they, get there. Hey, look, when we come back, I want to talk about what's going on with Donald Trump. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
And that's Tory Lowe, bringing you all the action and all the smoke. Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The Truth Family Fest is back. If you're looking for a fun opportunity to showcase your clothing line, restaurant, nonprofit organization, food truck, or small business, look no further than doing it at our Truth Family Fest on Saturday, August 17th. We are currently accepting vendor applications for our festival, and you don't want to miss out on this great opportunity to promote your business and be part of all the fun. For more information or to sign up to be a vendor, visit truthfamilyfest.com.
It's 1017 The Truth, Sherwin Hughes, and you've heard me talk about the importance of home ownership and the generational wealth it can build. I understand the thought of going through the home buying process can be daunting, but my friends at Axe Housing have been helping people from Milwaukee turn their dreams of home ownership into reality for years. They have home buying coaches who will walk with you every step of the way, from getting your finances in order to getting pre-approved for a loan, searching for your home, and closing on it. They even have a great partnership with BMO Harris Bank, who offers the down payment assistance program where you can receive up to $16,000 toward home down payments. In addition, BMO has a community and home ownership advancement team who is passionate about serving the people of Milwaukee and have many resources for you to use, from their credit builder loan to their community home improvement loan. Let Axe Housing and BMO Harris Bank be your one-stop shop for home ownership. Come and start your home ownership journey Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at North Division High School for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar. Visit axehousing.org today to register.
Saving energy and money is easier than you think. Here are 2 simple things you can do to reduce your energy use and lower your energy bill. Use thermal curtains to reduce each room's energy loss by up to 25%, and make sure vents aren't blocked by furniture or rugs to improve airflow and comfort. Simple, smart savings. Get more energy-saving tips at WeEnergies.com.
Turn up the summer vibes at Chula Vista Resort, your playground for summer dreams, water parks, and sun-soaked pools. Epic water slides, soaring zip lines, and world-class golf. Dine in the #1 steakhouse in Wisconsin. Chula Vista Resort. Call 1-800-388-4782 or visit chulavistaresort.com.
In Wisconsin, bicycles are legal and intended users of the road. We remind drivers to share the road and make sure to slow down and give at least 3 feet when passing a person biking. Let's make sure everyone, no matter their mode of travel, gets home safely. Learn more at wisconsinbikefed.org.
Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all.
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 Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
They tryna clear the smoke. Having that bankroll ride.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Hey, look, before we get into what's going on with Trump, because, you know, they still in deliberation. Yesterday was the first day. I guess we going into the second day with the jurors. But before we get into that, I want to let y'all know that Truth Nation, y'all spreading the word about these jobs, these 300 jobs that are going on down for the summer season at Summerfest. We had Derek Harris on the show yesterday talking about, hey, get your 16-year-olds out there, get yourself out there, get the elders out there. Over 300 jobs starting at $15 and up. And, you know, the young people get the bus passes. They got parking down there. I'm telling you, y'all need to go to jobs.summerfest.com. They got them jobs for y'all this summer. It's no teen that should be sitting around the house this summer. And all you got to do is go to jobs.summerfest.com and fill out the information. I'm telling you, Truth Nation is definitely tapping in. I'm hearing reports that a lot of people are spreading the word, and this is what we're supposed to do. You can no longer say that we're not getting the information. DJ Brother Z, we telling you, if y'all got somebody young that's around the house with that phone in their hand, come take that phone. This is what you need to do. Go get that phone out their hand. Go get that tablet. If they 16, 17, 18, back from college and they need to work, grab them phones out their hands and go to jobs.summerfest.com and let them get to work. And flexible schedule. Working with your schedule. With opportunities to go beyond and do more. I love it. And not only is it an opportunity to work this summer, but if you get on the list, you can keep doing it every summer. So hurry up while it's hot, while they got the positions available. Yesterday was over 300 positions available. I don't know how many. It may be less than that now.
Probably a little over 200, maybe less than that.
Yeah, look, we trying to make sure that your young people can have a permanent space to work right now. Making good money. And y'all know how it be when schools start back up, they gonna want them new Jordans. They gonna want to look fly. Now they can buy their own stuff. Working all summer down at the lakefront. I'm telling you, it's powerful. I wish Smooches was 16. I'd have had Smooches down there, you know what I mean? My baby girl, I'm trying to tell you. The thing is, I'll tell you right now, do not miss an opportunity when you hear it. That's all I'm saying. And many times we don't even get the information in time. Now, we ahead of time right now. So if y'all listening to Truth Nation, I need y'all to be advocates. I need y'all to call y'all relatives. I need to call y'all nieces and nephews. Tell them it's time to work. Tory Lowe said it's time to go to work. Jobs.summerfest.com. All right, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into this Trump thing. Trump looking kind of worried a little bit on these pictures, DJ Brother Z. He could be going to jail. He could be going to jail. The Trumpster could be going to jail, Truth Nation.
You're going to jail.
Hey, it can happen in the way they setting it up right now. Hey, they gave some new jury instructions and a lot of people raising an eyebrow. We got some audio, DJ Brother Z. Let's listen.
Former president is extraordinarily complicated as a false business records case.
And unusual.
Totally unusual. And in order for him to be guilty of a felony here, they have to, of course, link it to a second crime. And they're saying an election law crime because the money, the $130,000 that was paid to Stormy Daniels was really a campaign contribution in kind. And that has to be listed in a formal record, which it was not. And so I've never seen a falsifying business record case that had to tie into the federal election law. So it's a case of first impression, and how this judge charges the jury is very important. Now, that last charge is a very surprising one, saying, well, he's an eyewitness, Michael Cohen, and to say to the jury that you can't convict based on his testimony alone, I mean, in theory, if he had a conversation that was relevant and he saw the entries, which he did, I don't know why you couldn't convict on his testimony alone, frankly. But so that's a very favorable ruling for the defense in the case by Judge Merchan, who, of course, Mr. Trump has said is totally biased against him. Well, he got one from the judge here. That's a very favorable for the defense charge.
And of course, we're reading from notes from our reporters, may not be exact verbatim, but I did notice the word accomplice in there, Temediah, when he was talking about Michael Cohen. Did that catch your ear, catch your eye?
No, than that. It was, I mean, I was more shocked by the other charge that we just heard, which I heard that
They're
and I
trying
thought,
to get Trump.
What is going on there?
So explain that a little bit more.
Hey, look, he might, you know, in a couple of days, we might be seeing history in the making. And they already said the Secret Service then went and tried to figure out what it would look like if Trump was put in handcuffs and taken into custody. Hey, do you think Trump gonna have to see some jail time from this? Hey, I would love to know. Hit me up on the Talk to Text. Hit me up on the chat as usual, Truth Nation. This is interesting times in politics. And I think that, and this is just my opinion, Truth Nation, when Trump said he was going to drain the swamp, lock up Hillary, lock them all up, he was talking all that stuff when he first ran. And when he got in office, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do none of that. He did other stuff. And now Joe Biden is in office, and they trying to do exactly what he was saying he was going to do to him. And they actually pulled it off. He's actually, right now, just, you know, in the next couple days or today or whenever they done deliberating, they may have a Trumpster in jail. I don't know. I don't know. I can't call it right now. But I know his popularity out here on the streets is up. I know his popularity is going up from this. We may, you know, we may get our first presidential candidate that's been accused of so many felonies and able to only a white male would be able to be in this position. If Barack Obama had criminal charges against him like this, or somebody black that was running for president had these many charges against him like this, they would have had to drop out. They would have had to. Herman Cain, I remember that time that Herman Cain tried to run for president, and the woman came out and said that accused him of sexual assault, and he had to drop out. Herman Cain, I don't know if y'all remember Herman Cain, but Trump, it seemed like that ain't nothing that's gonna stop somebody like Trump or somebody like Biden, you know, that these people that are really in deep, you know, in deep in politics, you know. And I'll tell you this, Biden is a career politician, and his salary that he get paid, you know, when he was, you know, before he became president, you know, and the money that they make in millions of dollars in those positions, you know they taking money on the side. You know they taking backdoor money. How you become a millionaire in politics and your salary ain't even that? Your salary with $100,000, $150,000, but yet you got millions of dollars. It's got to be some backdoor stuff going on. But look at Trump. Trump, you know, however his family got the wealth, he wasn't taking a lot of the ideas like that because he already had a lot of money. So he came in and tried to be the bully. So here we go. They got the bully on trial, DJ Brother Z. I don't know. I don't know, Truth Nation. I'm going to need y'all to chime in today when we open up the lines. Do you think they got the Trumpster? Hey, I need y'all. Look, I'm going to need y'all people that's out here, the Republicans. I need y'all, every time we come into these situations where it's either Biden or Trump and something serious going on, y'all get quiet. Y'all get extremely quiet, and y'all ain't got nothing to say. Y'all sitting back watching and looking, at y'all representation. I'm an independent. I'm just watching the game. I'm going to vote for Trump this year. I already said that. But I'm going to tell you right now, it don't look too good for your boy. It don't look too good for Trump. And I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing how they deliberate this. When I open up the lines today, I want to hear from y'all y'all diehard Trumpsters, y'all lifetime Republicans. Do you think they got your boy? Do you think your boy going to jail? Hey, look, when we come back, we got the Pop Culture Report. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
The biggest names in the basketball world.
Dame Dollar Lillard.
Having fun and honest conversations.
He puts it in the shoe, right? And sets the tone for brothers and sisters and family.
Every week, Thanasis Adetokounmpo sits down with special guests on Thanalysis Show. Presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel and curbless, ready-to-drink cocktails.
Fantastic.
Find Thanalysis Show on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts. And on YouTube by searching Thanalysis Show.
Skilled trade workers are the backbone of every community, and also the Army National Guard. Soldiers trained to keep the power flowing, engines running, and in every other trade needed to accomplish the mission. These soldiers are on the fast track to learning skills that can set them up for success at home with companies looking to hire the best. Their resumes are being built through their paid training and part-time service. Find out how you too can learn a trade profession by visiting NationalGuard.com. Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Dr. Ken Harris with his truth.
We're at a turning point in Milwaukee's political history as we go towards the end of this year and into 2025. The choices we make now will have a lasting impact on our city in the future. The impending financial difficulties necessitate a cooperative strategy that unites every aspect of our society to create long-term fixes. There has never been any question about the tenacity and the spirit of Milwaukeeans, and it is this strength that we need to utilize more than ever. Our future depends on creative problem solving, utilizing cross-border alliances, and being dedicated to making sure that all Milwaukeeans' voices, especially those of the historically marginalized, are acknowledged and heard during the policymaking process. Prioritizing equitable development will ensure that long-standing imbalances are addressed and economic growth will benefit all Milwaukee citizens. It's essential to make investments in Milwaukee's public services, infrastructure, educational systems in order to both prevent the budget crisis and create a more robust and energetic city. Now, as we traverse these obstacles, let us never forget that our community is our most valuable resource. And by working together, we can overcome any challenge and create a future that embodies Milwaukee's greatest qualities, which are resilience, being inclusive, and being a successful city.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 1017 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Alex Tellez. The Brewers handed pitching phenom for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga, his first loss this year after scoring 7 runs on Shota and beating the Cubs 10-6 on Wednesday. A trio of home runs from Christian Yelich, Blake Perkins, and Willie Adames helped lead the way. Brewers face Jamison Taillon and the Cubs with Colin Ray expected to take the mound for the Brewers this Thursday afternoon. First pitch is scheduled for 12:10, with coverage beginning over on WTMJ at 11:35. And finally in the NBA, Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves look to stay alive, down 3-1 versus the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. They are scheduled to tip off in Minnesota for Game 5 this Thursday at 7:30. This sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams, member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app and 1017thetruth.com. Truth Nation, it's time to start jamming with juice. This is the Pop Culture Report with Carrie Noni and Ben Jammin on the Tory Lowe Show. Tap in to see what's trending today on Pop Culture Report.
1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Benjamin.
It's amazing.
And Carrie Noni Juice. Juice World in the building.
Yeah, it's keeping it juicy, y'all.
Hey, look, what's going on in these pop culture streets?
These hustles.
You want to talk about hustles?
I mean, you go ahead.
Well, I got a question I want to ask y'all, actually, because y'all know I appreciate Charlamagne the God, correct? Like, I like him. You know, he's a media personality. He's somebody who I read his book. I felt so inspired by. So when he says things, it makes me go, you know? So on his podcast, he was saying that he thinks Kanye West's rap career is falling off. He says that he don't think anybody really gives a F about Kanye rapping in 2024. And I wanted to ask you guys, do you feel as though Kanye West is potentially falling off?
He just had a number
game?
one hit. He just went number one. Vultures.
You know, but just because you go number one, Tory,
oh, come on, that's
not
an easy thing to do.
It is when you can buy it.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, and you're right, and a lot of people have spoke out against that.
Yeah,
but he went number one across the world.
That's true.
Okay, so that's tougher.
But he bought that too.
I don't. You saying he bought that?
I mean, come on.
But I think that Kanye West. Hold on. I believe that Kanye West is influential, and I think that his influence is beyond music.
Yeah.
I think Kanye West is a global brand.
Yes.
And Kanye West at this point is considered a rebel. Like, and a lot of people like that mystique about Kanye West because he really not trying to appease nobody at this point. And they're looking at him as what you call somebody that is not going to go with the status quo. And he's going to say how he feel. And to me, that's giving him more leverage with influence when he do appear, when he do pop out.
So what about the Yeezy porn site?
Yeah, right. But that's what he want to do. I mean, he went to church. What about that? He's going through all avenues. And I'm going to tell you right now, some people would call it a genius because he's able to go in all aspects of life and have influence in all aspects of life. And what's the difference between having that and OnlyFans? I mean, it's now everybody got their OnlyFans link on their Instagram.
I mean, but that's what I think. Like, I kind of agree with Charlamagne a little bit. I think people are checking for his music. However, it doesn't hit the same anymore. Like, honestly,
I agree with that.
Yeah, it don't hit the same. Like honestly, like I went back. This may have been like 2 weeks ago, and I went from late registration to graduation, to college dropout, and I literally listened to the whole catalog of Kanye. And it's like every album Kanye gave us a new Kanye, but what I would say about his first 5 to 6 albums is they were way more inspiring. Like, they were way more inspirational.
He was trying to get it at that point.
He was trying to get it. You could hear the hunger in his voice, like, and even the thought-provoking messages he decided to put inside of his music. It was there. It resonated. But with this new found project that he just did with Ty Dolla $ign, I don't need to hear Kanye talking like he 19.
Right.
You know, I don't need to hear that Kanye. Like, I need to hear the revolutionary Kanye. I need to hear the rebellious Kanye. Like, Kanye, what have you learned since they took $1 billion away from you? You know what? I want to hear that kind of Kanye. Like, I hear all the endless rants, but like, put that inside of that music, Kanye.
Well, why do people not have this same sentiments towards Drake?
Because Drake never put himself in that position.
What do you mean?
Hey.
Okay,
Drake is a grown man still talking like he's 19 years old.
Well, I think Kendrick addressed that, though.
He did, and he's still doing these little antics exactly like Kendrick said he would do.
So think about this. When it comes down to black music, what black musicians who became leaders of the civil rights movement and things of that nature, they always spoke on what we got going on.
Right.
You know, they always talked about what the black struggle really was, you know, and talk about it from their lens. Drake never done that, so Drake don't.
And we don't even take Drake serious like that.
There we go.
Not anymore.
No,
but
we
I feel
never
like
did.
when
I mean,
Care,
Drake have never stood on anything. No, I'm talking about he never stood on anything that was important to the community.
Well, no, not about the community, but I'm
just saying
growth as him as an individual. I guess is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is
frame it that way.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: Drake is part Jewish, and he's part black.
Mm-hmm.
The Jewish side has adopted Drake. And the Jewish side runs the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
So Drake really never had to stand on nothing. He got favoritism. He got contracts that most of these rappers can't even get due to his affiliation through religion.
Mm-hmm.
So, and a lot of people was picking up on that because Drake was able to get like $400 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
And this has never been seen, you know, in that fashion.
Biggest music contract of all time.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is a lot of cats are now calling Drake out because Drake don't stand for nothing. He never did.
He just make pop music.
He just make pop music.
Keep making me wave my hands, make me dance, and
I want him to be able to grow with us, you know, because I was in high school when I first heard of Drake's music. And I feel like he didn't grow along with us. Like he's still making music for like teenagers, and he's hopping on trends, and he's hopping on like the next person who's trying to make a come up. But what I really would like to see is just the growth. That's all I'm saying is he don't really have much growth as an artist. He still makes the same type of sounding music as well.
What did Kendrick say? We know you call yourself the boy, but where's the man? Because we ain't seen him yet.
Yes,
you know he ain't mentally grown to that.
And he's almost 40.
Yeah, he's almost 40, but there's 40-year-olds out here right now acting like they're 17. So, you know, Drake's still out here playing in his hair, you know, painting his nails, and we still waiting to see the man. You know, and that's one of the things that people never really, you know, talk about is, you know, Kendrick's album that he dropped, Mr. Morale. That was more of that's a grown man album.
Right.
Like that's you actually getting through something in life, you know, talking about praying, talking about, you know, you taking care of your kids, talking about the childhood traumas that you dealt with and even your mother dealt with that eventually, you know, helped bring you up, you know. And then even with Jay-Z's 444, again, it's just one of them albums that when you become an adult, you can actually sit back, resonate with, and understand what they were truly going through that help you through your own thing. But what Drake does is just make pop music for the kids.
Do you feel like Kanye has done the same thing for you in a sense? Like which of his albums was like that grown man album for you? Or do you feel like he hasn't yet made it? Because to me, his earlier stuff was more so about his not adolescence, but just his young, like him being a young man in his early 20s. But he doesn't really talk much about like his kids or him being married. I think it really kind of fell off, or it stopped once his mom passed away. He put all his pain into what was
808 and Heartbreak?
Yeah, 808 and Heartbreak. But after that, it just seems
think the
like
Pablo
it was,
album.
That's what I was gonna say. Life of Pablo
was his grown man album.
Because
he
had the orange cover or something like that.
He was on a motorcycle with Kim and all of that.
No, that album.
That
was
on Yeezus.
That was Yeezus.
Yeah, Yeezus. I think Yeezus was a grown up album too.
That was a grown up album. That was more rebellious because he was really rebelling against the whole entire mainstream media at that point. Like, and he let it be known on there. That's where you get the record "New Slaves" from. But Life of Pablo to me was his grown man album. That's when he fully accepted his fate. He fully accepted his destiny. He fully accepted his power in this overall establishment of the world. Like, I feel like he really accepted who he was at that point, you know, because he got a record on there called Father Stretch My Hand. This is him actually really just talking to God and just letting people know, like, you know, I can stretch my hand to protect others, but this is what God has ultimately done for me throughout my life. Father has to stretch his hands to come and, you know, hug you, hold you, and guide you.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
Where do you think he can go from here then?
Well, now, hold on. Now is marketing. Now Kanye West is just trying to stay relevant because he's on to, now he's independent with his branding. Now what I see is once you get to that level where you're controlling like fashion and different outlines, the music is only a commercial for his brand.
Right.
So he's not trying to really win awards. He's
Right.
trying to keep relevant so he can sell products.
But if he were to make another album, like, what would you want to hear from him?
I want to hear all the conspiracy stuff that Kanye talked about. Just go down that rabbit hole, bro. We already kind of know you to be that. Stay rebellious, but again, like, let us into that peephole. But then again, I don't know if Kanye can really do that, because on one end, it seems to be that there may not be any more black moguls anymore. Like, it seems like every black mogul has been taken down one way or another. The only one left standing may be a Kanye West and a Jay-Z at this point, for real.
And I'm surprised that they let Kanye West
even come back
from,
because
he did a Super Bowl commercial. I think he forced it, though, because he took a chance on doing that Super Bowl commercial and putting Yeezy.com out independently, and that was a huge success for him.
Huge success.
So he's always creatively thinking. Go right ahead.
You bought him. You bought him.
Yeah, I want to actually talk about how I feel about the Yeezy pod.
You got the Yeezy pod?
I got the Yeezy pod.
You ain't wear them in...
I haven't worn them here.
You should wear them. I was going to wear them today.
It's going to be in my vlog, so make sure y'all are tapped into my vlog.
How
on
long
YouTube,
did it take you to get them?
Juice. We'll get into it.
All right, look, when we come back, we'll have more Pop Culture Report, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, we'll be giving away $6,000 worth of free commercial advertising for 3 months to 5 Black businesses. To sign up for your business's chance to win $6,000 of commercial campaign marketing on the award-winning 1017 The Truth, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That's blackbusinessgiveback.com. Let's rebuild our community's backbone through exposure on the truth. For official rules, head to blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, I'm a volunteer for Donald Trump.
Yeah, what do you want?
Your vote! Come on, Trump's our guy. He says he's the best guy ever for Black America. Better than Barack Obama.
Better than Obama? Trump's the guy who told America Obama was born in Africa. Never respected him enough to even accept him as president. All his white supremacist friends loved that one.
Man, that is old news.
Old news? Here's what's not old news. Trump is telling us right now he wants to be a dictator. Says he'll rip up the Constitution. Says there'll be a bloodbath if he loses again like last time.
Yep, I wish you hadn't heard that.
Trump calls all those white folks who attacked the Capitol on January 6th heroes and patriots. He wants to pardon them. What do you think he'd be saying if it had been black folks who attacked the Capitol?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. He'd call them criminals and thugs, say they should be in jail, and throw away the key.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. I'm sticking with Biden.
Me too.
I'm Joe Biden, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Biden for president.
We Energies want you to keep this important safety message in mind. Before you start digging, planting, or landscaping on your property, call 811 to have underground utilities marked. Calling 811 at least 3 business days before you plan to dig will help you know what's below and can prevent a hazardous situation. Our representatives will mark the underground utilities on your property for free. So remember, stay safe and call before you dig.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here, reminding you that American Family Insurance agents can help build a customized renter's policy so you can protect stuff like this, or this, or even this. Well, case in point. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Bikers need protection, not just from other drivers, but unfortunately from insurance companies too. If you've been injured in a motorcycle crash, call Gruber Law Offices today. Bikers are often blamed for causing the accident because the insurance companies simply don't want to pay. At Gruber Law Offices, we've been fighting for injured bikers and their families for more than 30 years. Trust us to fight for what you deserve. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Cardi, go. 3 gang leaders with me all times. I don't know who I fucked last night. I got Alzheimer's. I don't know who them hoes is, man. They all lying. Brody, tell me who them hoes is, man. They all fine. 100 hooligans, and we with the foolishness. I'm anti-Semitic. I just scooters.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Pop Culture Report brought to you by Benjamin.
Whose baby is it?
And Carrie Noni Juice.
Yeah. I was giving it just to y'all.
Hey, look, Carrie Noni, you said you wanted to discuss some things.
I did. You know, we're talking
before
about
the break.
Kanye and how we feel about his music and
Mr. West.
moving forward and things like that. But I wanted to talk about the Yeezy Pods because one of the things that Kanye is doing is instead of putting out a whole bunch of music right now, he's focused on building his personal brand. Because everybody got Yeezys. We all know that the Yeezys was part of Adidas and now they have split and he is on his own and he is trying to rebrand everything that he had going on, right? And now he has his own website where you can purchase his merchandise. And so one of the things that I had purchased from Mr. West on Yeezy.com was the Yeezy Pods. And if you guys do not know what Yeezy Pods are, they are like socks with
soles,
little rubber soles at the bottom. So it feels like you're not walking on, I guess it just feels like your feet are just free and you're just walking on bare ground.
Can you
right?
run in them?
You can run in them because they have like the rubber soles at the bottom. So the rubber soles are where the toes part is. And then towards the back where like the heel part is, right? So you can run in them, you can walk in them, you can do whatever you want. I wouldn't suggest to hop in a puddle with them because I don't think they're waterproof. But I tried them on. I finally got them. I ordered these things back in February. I got myself a pair and Corey a pair. And they just came, I want to say maybe 2 weeks ago. How long is that? 3 months?
Yeah, that's a long time, dog.
It's about 3 months, but they were only $20. That's the reason why. Honestly, I thought I wasn't going to get them at all because so much time had went past and it was only $20. I didn't feel like I needed to file a dispute or anything like that, but they did finally come. I tried them on and I'm giving them a 4 out of 10.
What?
I'm giving them a 4 out of 10. I'm not going to lie to you. I might actually wear them just so y'all can see them.
You should wear them on Gentleman with Juice tonight at 6 p.m.
I'm not going home to go get them.
Why not? They could be on Gentleman with Juice tonight at 6 p.m.
Maybe. Y'all just going to have to tune in to Gym with Juice tonight at 6 p.m. to see if I wear them or not. But they just don't have no arch support. I'm flat-footed.
No arch support.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I don't have an arch, so I'm flat-footed.
I know you're flat-footed, dog.
Yeah, you're flat-footed too.
How you know that?
You've said it before.
No, I haven't.
You have. And it just didn't have arch support. It felt really weird. It didn't feel like very secure. He only has 3 sizes. It's like 1, 2, or 3.
What size you get?
I picked size 1.
Small, medium, and large?
Pretty much. So it's not really form-footed for your foot. So when I have them on, like my foot keeps like sliding in them because it's not like secure. It's not snug. You know what I mean? It might be snug for somebody's foot, but it's not snug for mine.
Does it grip your toes?
It don't grip my toes. My feet just feel
It's
open.
like a sock with a sole on it.
It's literally a sock with a sole on it. Like that's literally
with rubber on the bottom.
Yes, that's what it is. And it feels like that. And you can feel the hard bottom. It's kind of hard to like, I wouldn't wear them long term.
Carrie, when you had them on, did the sock like roll up on your
my leg?
Did it like start to roll?
So I had them up all the way, and Corey said that looked really weird. He said I wasn't wearing them player enough, and so he told me to like scrunch them up a bit and like put it over my sweatpants. Because he was like, why you got them rolled up like they church socks? I was like, I don't know.
Oh, wow.
So they were rolled purposefully because I made them rolled. But I just don't know where I would wear them to other than like if I'm out, I got some heels on and I want to change into something like that at 2 in the morning. Yeah, and it's like black. You know,
take
it's
the garbage
easy. I wouldn't even do that. I would just put some
What?
slides on. Because it takes a lot because it's like a compression sock, so it takes a lot to actually put it on. So I wouldn't even just put it on to go run somewhere. I would just throw some slides on because that's just easy.
Right.
But I would keep them in my purse or my bag or something if I want to change out of my heels at the end of the night because my feet are hurting and I still want to look, I don't know, like I got something on. But I low-key found a better brand, and I'm not going to shout them out because I haven't bought them yet. And, you know, I don't want to diss a black-owned business, you know, Kanye. But there's a better brand out there for, like, sock shoes.
That does the same thing?
It does the same thing. I low-key am finna buy them instead.
So, what? I mean, because I'm always intrigued by thinking about things for the future.
We go.
You know, I am. I'm always wondering what's going to come next. And then, like, it seems like this sock shoe thing is a real thing. Like,
oh, yeah, it's a
people
real
are making
thing.
socks that are shoes.
Yeah.
So that brand that you're just talking about right there, Juice, like what is so different between they sock shoes versus Kanye sock shoes?
Well, the way that they actually look, and they're not really long.
I'm gonna try some sock shoes.
They're more ankle. They look more like ankle socks versus Kanye's long socks. One and two, they have a better sole at the bottom that has way more like arch support, way more just foot support. They're more comfortable. People have said that it feels like you walking on like you got sweatpants on your feet. That's what their motto is. And
you got sweaty feet then.
What?
No,
No,
you
like
got sweatpants on your feet.
no, they're just saying it's comfortable to wear. They're just saying they're comfortable, like pillows. And I just like the look of them better. People go to the gym in them. I think Kanye, hopefully these are just the first versions and he takes our feedback and makes them a lot better, because I think that they definitely could be, they could be functional, but he needs to revamp how he has them done, because I just don't really like them, and I would prefer to get the actual original sock shoes, because those were before Kanye made his, and it just seems like they made them so much better. Like, people said they go to the airport in those sock shoes and they don't even have to take their shoes off because people think that they already in their socks.
Interesting. See, that's the thing I like. Yeah. Because sometimes I just be wearing my shoes with no socks on.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to walk on with Kanye's Yeezy Pods on if I'm on like gravel or like the cement is like weird, and bumpy. Mm-hmm. But with the other sock shoes that I found, you can actually walk on gravel and you won't feel like you're walking on, hard substances.
I guess we could have sold some of those during this conversation. People may want to check that out.
Oh, they will. That's why I didn't say the name of it, because I ain't gonna give them the business. But if y'all do some research, go ahead, look up some
sock shoes. Sock shoes, yeah, that's me. No, I'm just saying, because honestly, it's always some new invention coming in now.
Well, I think that was genius of Kanye West,
very too. Very true.
Actually
right,
take chances.
Please.
And they were more than that.
At first. But he gave them their money back, apparently.
I think they were like $200 at first.
Like yep.
And 200. Then he gave them the $180 back.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully.
Well, that's what they said. Mm-hmm. A lot of people said they got their money back.
Yeah, but for $20, he making a killing.
It's amazing.
Hey, look, I thank y'all for that pop culture report. Being jamming.
Yay.
And Carrie Noni Juice.
Yeah, I was keeping it juicy, y'all.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, when we come back, we'll have more conversation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Truth Nation, join me, Sherwin Hughes, on Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at North Division High School for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Visit axehousing.org today to register for this informative event where you can be put on your path toward home ownership. There are absolutely no income limits. Meet with home buying and financial coaches who will answer any and all of your questions you have about the home buying journey. Get pre-approved for a home loan on the spot and so much more. Register today by visiting axehousing.org.
It's Dr. Ken Harris, and you can watch me now live on YouTube every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m., and you can watch the best radio show in Wisconsin by going to 1017 The Truth on YouTube. Watch me explore the issues which are shaping our community while also having fun discussions, pop culture, current events, all kind of stuff going on right here on YouTube right now by subscribing to 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk is now streaming live on YouTube.
Carrie, where's Tory Lowe and Dr. Ken at? I'm trying to knock these commercials out.
How am I supposed to know, Sherwin?
Well, I'm about to do their parts because my impressions are on point anyway. This is Dr. Ken Harris from Truth in the Afternoon, and I want you to download the Truth app in the Google Play Store and Apple Store so you can never miss my show or any of the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Really, Kyle?
Sherwin, you are crazy.
Sherwin, your impression of me is horrible. Move. Give me my mic. I guess I'll just repeat what Sherwin said. Go to the Google Play Store or Apple Store to download the 1017 The Truth app today so you can take the home of Milwaukee Black Talk with you wherever you are.
Can't listen live? Download the new 1017 The Truth app on your smartphone today to catch up on all your favorite shows. Search 1017 The Truth on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store so you don't miss out on any of the action.
Being blind doesn't always look how others may think. Stargardt disease was supposed to define me.
Retinitis pigmentosa aimed to overwhelm my family.
It tried to cut me down. A blinding eye disease attempted to force me away from doing what I was born to do.
but it cannot stop me. I have the tools.
I will keep moving forward.
Pushing past the limits of this disability.
I know where to find support and where I can be seen.
Loss of sight won't blind our vision. Innovative research, educational resources, supportive community. The Foundation Fighting Blindness is leading the charge in finding treatments and cures for blinding diseases. Learn more at fightingblindness.org. A public service message from the Foundation Fighting Blindness.
Milwaukee's Black Talk lives here. You are listening to 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
We need each other.
That's facts.
I need my sisters. I need my brothers out here.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and for all the bootlickers, may you die 1,001.
The place for the realest conversations.
Tory Lowe want all the action, or you want all the smoke? Oh, I'm with all that smoke too, man.
I didn't see Ron Johnson. He trash. Chisholm is trash. How the hell you here to help us and your kids are dying in the street?
I understand that this is Milwaukee and everyone believes that if someone say something, it's snitching. It's not.
I don't care if it's the pastor. If you see the pastor ain't acting right, you check that fool. Where's the results?
Talking topics that need to be highlighted and discussed in our communities.
Would you trade places with a black person?
Yeah, sure, no, I would not.
Have you ever said the N-word? Come on, be the truth. We on the truth.
Unfiltered and unfazed. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth and The Truth app.
The reason I believe the racism is getting worse is because whites know that they will be outnumbered in about 20, 21 years. They're going to be outnumbered.
Hey, Tory, man, how are you doing, brother? I'm actually from India. We brown people can totally relate with you. Sometimes it's like, did that just happen to me? We have to not let the government mind us either.
That cop ain't never been brought to the public because he ain't normal, and he may not even exist no more.
Say no more. Release the video.
You know, you keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're going to take over this talk radio, man. Just keep on focusing on what you're focusing on. I wish you a lot of love.
God bless you, brother.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio in Milwaukee, here is Tory Lowe.
Justice Wisconsin, the truth, the most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM, the movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice, we want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready. 1017 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show, live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 1017 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the second hour of the Tory Lowe Show. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
And we got guests. My favorite guest that comes through. Cousin Subs in the building. We got Justin McCoy, the Vice President of Marketing, in the building. Hey, look, I'm happy that you in the building because we've been talking about the new items that, that's coming out.
Yep.
And, I've been waiting. For, I'm not going to tell you right now, Truth Nature, till I get it in my hand. But, Justin, you've been in your little bag, making up new items for cousins. What do we got?
So right now in store, we have the Wisconsin cheesesteak subs. So that's going to be steak or chicken.
Yes.
It's also going to feature bacon, cheddar cheese, sauteed onions, and our brand new cheddar supreme cheese sauce.
Now, you know I done had 3 of these things.
Yeah. I mean, they're so good. They're addictive.
Powerful.
And I'm adding mayo to them, too. I'm just telling you, that's a little trick.
We did that.
Yo, man, so good.
We did that.
I'm going to tell you right now, I think I didn't get, I was trying to, get down a little bit, but I think.
That summertime vibes just getting tore up.
Hey.
And then we got some Orange Dream shakes over here as well.
Oh, powerful.
So
I had
if you remember back in the day, like the Dreamsicle Pops.
And that's exactly where it take you, back to childhood.
It just all the way back to childhood.
Yes.
I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, I done been, in line, at Cousins, and I done got like a couple of these things since these items then came available to the public, and the combination is powerful.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm suggesting y'all right now to go get a Wisconsin cheesesteak and an Orange Dream Shake. Pair it up, and it's just amazing. I like the combination.
I mean, it's called Wisconsin for a reason. It is all things Wisconsin. And it's just cheesy and great. It's delicious. And speaking of like taking you back to childhood, each year, as we talked about last time I was here, we do a special sub for Summerfest. And I had teased a new sub that was going to be coming for Summerfest. And in the house today, we have the fried bologna sandwich that will be at Summerfest.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we do.
Now, I'm going to tell you this. I've been getting harassed about this bologna sandwich. They said it better taste like grandma. They saying that, a lot of people been hitting me up. Hey, Tory, you know how we get down.
Well, we got one. So if we come back after the break, you'll get a chance to take a bite and try.
Look, after break, I'm going to try to fry bologna. This is coming from Cousin Subs.
Me too.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, even Leah's daughter was on me about a bologna sandwich that I was supposed to make her 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, see, the funny thing, when I was growing up, we would eat ring bologna, like hot.
Yeah.
But I never did fried bologna sandwiches. We just did I did cold bologna, American, cheddar singles on it, mayo, mustard, and I'd make, when I was at the peak of playing football, it'd be like triple decker with a bag of sour cream and onion chips and some milk, and that was it just brings me back to way back.
I promise you, the ring bologna where we had it, we had to cut it ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And the government cheese, we had the government American cheese. I was talking about so good with the mayonnaise and the mustard, and I'm looking at this sub that you just gave me.
Yeah. So
wait a minute.
So this one. So she's got it over there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So it features Usinger's bologna, bacon, American cheese, onion, pickle, mayo, and yellow mustard.
Everything is better with bacon.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you
we just slap bacon on everything. So
go to 1017thetruth.com right now. We got Cousin Subs in the building. We got the bologna sub in the building.
Yes.
We got Dream Shakes. I'm sipping on a Dream Shake right now.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
And I should clarify, the fried bologna sub is exclusive to Summerfest for now.
Only exclusive for Summerfest.
It's going to be at Summerfest. You can find it at our stand at Summerfest, which is located across from the Miller Lite stage. So if you come down there any day at Summerfest, we'll be selling that. We'll also be selling the Orange Dream Shake, and you can get your fried bologna sub.
Also, there was a loss. The Cousin Subs family had a loss.
A big loss.
A recent loss. A big loss.
A big loss.
And once again, that's a tough thing. When I heard that, my condolences go out to everybody that was affected by that. Can you elaborate on what took place?
Yeah, so for those that don't know the story of Cousins, we were founded by two cousins, and it was led by Bill Speck. Bill Speck grew up in Atlantic City. He grew up in the projects of Atlantic City, grew up clamming, just doing all the stuff out there, just trying to raise money to help support his family and be a contributor. And after high school, he went into the Navy, and in the Navy, he met his wife, Sandy, and Sandy was from Wisconsin. And they decided after he got done with the Navy that he moved out to Wisconsin. And he was here for a very short time, and he was missing his favorite East Coast-style subs. In Atlantic City, there's a sub shop called White House Subs, and that was what he grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
And he was in Milwaukee, and he's like, they don't know how to make a sub sandwich out here.
Oh, wow.
So he called his cousin Jim and said, we should do this. So in June 19th, 1972, they opened the first Cousin Subs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
And so, unfortunately, Bill just passed away. The patriarch of our brand. I had the opportunity to work under Bill for over 18 and a half years. His daughter Christine's our CEO.
Okay.
And just have had an opportunity to, get very close with the Speck family and Bill, and just have so many great memories of Bill.
Yeah.
He was first off, I had the amount of respect I have for him for the chance they took for him and his family to start a business and do what they did, then to grow it into what he did. And really just where it is today, the impact Cousins has on our community. We talk all the time about everybody's got a story about Cousins in Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. When you go somewhere, anyone who's been through Milwaukee,
that's all they talk about.
Yeah, so they just everybody has stories about that.
Yeah.
And then not only that, just who he was as a guy, which the public didn't get to see a lot because he was also he was behind the scenes guy. He didn't come out in front of the camera a lot. But Bill was he had the greatest personality. His stories, he would get, whether he was one-on-one telling a story to me, whether it was in front of our entire staff, he had a way about him. He just had he did, and he had great stories and just his charisma. And he was a jokester too. He'd walk around. He was coming in the office up until just a couple months ago before he was unable to move around, real well. And we have like our executive offices on the outside, and we have like the cube world in the middle. Mm-hmm. You'd always hear Bill's voice coming in, and he'd just like make the rounds. He'd stop by our president and get an update on what was going on, stop by our VP of development. Then he'd come to me and ask me what I was spending money on and marketing and what was going on. And then he'd just keep moving around. Then he'd go out and talk to the teams, and he was just a joy to be around. And, someone that I have a great deal of respect for, and I'm very thankful for, because I've spent the better part of my life and my career at Cousins, and it wouldn't have happened if it wouldn't have been for him.
Well, condolences to you, your family, the Cousins family. We got a lot of respect for him.
Yes.
And all he was able to do for our community. And we talk about all the things that we do in the community as far as like advocacy. And Cousins, I was so excited when the Cousins family became a part of my show, because I got to see firsthand how y'all deal with the community and help out different organizations and things like that. And it's just more than subs. It's a lifestyle.
It is.
And I appreciate y'all for allowing us to be a part of it.
Yeah, Christine always talks about that. Our world is simple. We make and sell sub sandwiches. But what we're able to do for the world out of making and selling sub sandwiches is impactful.
It's huge.
And Bill did that for the entire length of his time at Cousins. For many, many years, Bill and Jim donated back. And again, being someone who wasn't out in front of the camera and being boastful about what they were doing, he was just writing checks to different organizations and different causes. Mm-hmm. We formalized that with the Make It Better Foundation, and Bill seeded that for us. But Bill still continued to give back and still just very involved in his church community up in Menominee Falls. A big proponent of them trying to build a school up there and different things. And I mean, just the services for Bill, the amount of people, if you could have seen everybody that was there, it was pretty powerful.
Hey,
as it should be. Super powerful, just on the strength of what he's created and how it's going to keep giving a legacy of what it is that he's done, and just the strength of him stepping out and going on to support the Tory Lowe show. The advocacy that's happening speaks volumes about the community and his ability to give back. So again, salute to him, salute to his family, salute to you and the Cousins family, because again, we're teaching people about how to advocate. And it's not sometimes about you being seen. It's about the things that you're doing that leaves that forever lasting memory on the world, and it's changing lives. So
absolutely.
Thank you.
And I mean, and then to think about, I talk about having my career here, but we employ thousands of people across the state of Wisconsin. We employ, people down in Indianapolis. Also, he's given the opportunity for people to become business owners as franchisees, and all out of his dream.
Just his dream to make a good sound.
His hard work, and in the early days, they were in there making every sub and doing everything. And one of the funniest stories is when they opened the second location on Farwell. If that store was open today and doing the volume it did back then, it would be the busiest store in our system by probably 3 times. The amount of subs they sold at today's prices would have been insane, and they were cranking out these subs. And he tells the story, him and Sandy lived up by the falls, And he would actually ride his motorcycle with bags full of cash back home, and because he would take the night deposits with him, and he'd talk about, all of them, that was how they had to transport her and get her away, and just some of the stuff. It's some pretty special
some
stuff.
things that you wouldn't even do nowadays, right?
Oh, no way.
Hey, look, well, when we come back, we gonna taste this bologna sub. DJ Brother Z, you got yours back there?
I had a turkey one.
Oh, wow. Is it gone?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Hey, we got Justin McCoy, Vice President of Marketing from Cousin Subs in the building. When we come back, we're going to taste this bologna sub. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
It started with a prediction.
Go out there and play basketball and win.
And how many games?
6.
It became the culture.
Chance of Bucks in 6.
Being a Bucks fan means you live and breathe Bucks in 6. Brandon Jennings created the prophecy. Tune into Behind the Bucks, the story of Brandon Jennings on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, and streaming wherever you get your podcasts.
That's for the culture.
Hi, I'm a volunteer for Donald Trump.
Yeah, what do you want?
Your vote! Come on, Trump's our guy. He says he's the best guy ever for Black America. Better than Barack Obama.
Better than Obama? Trump's the guy who told America Obama was born in Africa. Never respected him enough to even accept him as president. All his white supremacist friends loved that one.
Man, that is old news.
Old news? Here's what's not old news. Trump is telling us right now he wants to be a dictator. Says he'll rip up the Constitution. Says there'll be a bloodbath if he loses again like last time.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't heard that.
Trump calls all those white folks who attacked the Capitol on January 6th heroes and patriots. He wants to pardon them. What do you think he'd be saying if it had been black folks who attacked the Capitol?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. He'd call them criminals and thugs, say they should be in jail, and throw away the key.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. I'm sticking with Biden.
Me too.
I'm Joe Biden, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Biden for president.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Garage doors giving you headaches? Best way I know how to deal with it is to call my friends at Geis. Family owned since 1955, Geis is the trusted authority on garage doors and openers in southeastern Wisconsin. Trust me, I use them too. With brands like CHI and LiftMaster, they have doors for every budget and will even build custom designs to match your exact needs. For fast, reliable garage repair solutions, go to GeisDoors.com or call 262-784-4250. GeisDoors.com.
Don't think twice. Call Geis.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as 1 business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Escape to the hidden gem of the Midwest, Chula Vista Resort. Relax with modern comforts and breathtaking views. Thrill into water parks and swing into championship golf. Savor diverse dining options. Book your summer retreat now. Call 1-800-388-4782 or visit chulavistaresort.com.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Point, baby, do what I should, baby. Point, baby, do what I could, baby. Point, baby, do what I should, baby. Point, baby, do what I could, baby. Point, baby, do what I should, baby. Point, baby, do what I could.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos, Elizabeth Brown in studio. Look, we got Justin McCoy in the building, VP of Marketing at Cousin Subs, and he got a new item. This is only exclusive for the summer.
Summerfest.
Summerfest.
Yes.
As of now.
Okay, now, if y'all want to tune in, Truth Nation, 101.7 The Truth, as we go live, I'm about to taste this.
We about to
you
taste
all
it.
about to taste
We all about to taste it. Hey,
Live on air.
I'm live on the air now. I'm gonna give you my
Yeah.
honest opinion. And look, I'm gonna tell you these are one of my favorite things. You know, Grandma, it was one of those things at our house when Grandma didn't want to go and cook all the food, and she just, hey, go get that bologna, baby.
Yep.
Hey,
It's the taste of childhood.
so here we go.
Let's
Here
do
we
it.
go, and I'm gonna tell you, Truth Nation, I've been waiting for this.
Mm-hmm. I hear a crunch.
Pickle.
Pickle, onion, bacon, fried bologna,
You can
American
taste the bacon?
cheese, mayo, and yellow mustard.
And the edges are crispy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see what y'all did.
Mm-hmm.
I would definitely.
The combination of the pickle, the combination of the bacon, and the powerful.
The mayo, just the right season.
This is good.
It's powerful.
This is good.
The mustard,
I'm gonna tell
bacon
you.
makes everything better.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
But it's fried. Like, salute. It's really good.
Now picture being at Summerfest. You might have a beer or two, and you're hanging out, and you're looking for some food at about 8, 9 o'clock at night, or even for lunch, no matter when.
Not only that, the kiddos.
I can't
are
stop
gonna
eating
love
mine. I'm.
Right. So.
Oh wow.
You're not going to get to that turkey today.
Yes, he will.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna get to the turkey, but this is good. This is really good.
DJ Brother Z.
Yeah, it's powerful.
This is really good.
And this dream shake, I promise you, it's definitely gonna take you back to childhood. I just remember, the push pop dreamsicle sitting on the porch, and just right now my feet are like kind of swinging in this chair, and it's just like it's powerful.
How did y'all? Who gave the recipe? How did y'all come up with this in particular? The way y'all made this?
So I was trying to come up with an idea for Summerfest. And I'm not going to lie, it started with Spam. So I was like, what would be something just a little goofy to do for Summerfest? And so we brought in Spam. But at the same time, U-Singers had reached out and like, hey, we got these different bologna products. So we just had them in the cooler. So the same day, I created this build for both of them. And we tried them side by side, and the fried bologna the Spam wasn't bad. It was just this fried bologna was just
But
awesome.
this is fire.
Yeah.
Nothing like fried bologna. Oh the bacon.
And for me, it was about creating what I had as a kid, like classic.
Yes.
The only difference on here is the bacon, really.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't put onion on when I was a kid, but just thinking about now as an adult, like what would all go good together, but the mustard, mayo, American cheese, fried bologna, like.
DJ Brother Z.
Can we get a ding?
No, DJ Brother Z, how did you enjoy your bologna sandwich?
Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple more of those to go. I'm gonna be at Summerfest every day this year.
Hey, look,
Cousin
I'm gonna tell
Sub.
you right now, I don't think I'm gonna make my weight goal.
You not.
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I had a goal set, but I might have a few setbacks after a few of these because this is powerful. It tastes so good.
It does.
It is good.
I was on the right track. Hey, I'm just telling you. Hey,
We're facing the same challenges because when I do these, we make variations. We try different stuff.
Yeah.
Like we have our menu development time. Like
And you have to test it.
we're testing.
If you need help testing, hit us up.
now we got to talk about what's going on. That's new. What's going on? What promotions that y'all have at Cousins right now? Because the last time it was the pull tabs. Now what's going on now? I see that y'all have the 80-cent delivery promo.
So we actually just ended that.
Oh,
So
okay.
we were delayed because of what we talked about earlier with Bill's passing. So we had that already. That was very successful. A couple weeks back. But what we do have going on now is the big gig giveaway. So for all those Summerfest fans out there, all they need to go is go to cousinsubs.com/big gig giveaway, and they can enter to win daily There's 9 concerts right at the amphitheater. What they do is they rank the concerts in order of the one they would like to go to the most. And then we're going to do a random draw at the end. And the winner's going to receive a VIP experience, which will include great seats at the concert, VIP passes, Summerfest gift card, gift card for cousin subs, a hotel, overnight stay, and parking. And so basically we got the lineup right here. You just go through, you rank them, and then if you get randomly drawn, you're going to get a VIP package to the big gig.
Hey,
wow,
look,
awesome.
y'all better hurry up because, like I said, these packages, we went to the softball game.
Yes.
I mean, we got to see Jordan Love
up close
hit a home run.
Man.
We got to hang out with Donald Driver. I mean, that was an amazing experience. Y'all put on great events.
We try to. We try to partner. One of the things I like to do when we do partnerships is do what we call activation in the marketing biz, which is to create experiences for people that they may not be able to do normally. And this is a great one. So all you have to do is go on there and you rank them, no matter what type of genre of music you are, if you're Kane Brown and a country music fan, if you're Motley Crue and a hard rock fan, if you're Lil Uzi Vert and hip hop,
right?
You can rank any of these, and then we're going to draw those winners at the end, and then you'll get a VIP experience if you're the winner.
Powerful. Now look, we broadcasted live at the lakefront. You know what I mean? So, feel free, to bring all the goodies over by Tory Lowe.
Well, you're right around the corner.
Right around
so
the corner.
We got fried bologna subs, we got orange dream shakes.
I'm telling you, this might be a big back summer.
It's a dream.
Hey.
You said big back.
It might be big back summer.
You sure you weren't looking to put on 10 pounds of muscle this summer?
I was trying. But look, I'm telling you, this is so delicious. And it reminds me of when I was a kid, when I was out at grandma's house and we would do this. And this is something that the whole neighborhood, this is something that we all familiar with. And to have cousins do it right.
That part.
I was afraid it wasn't going to be fried right.
Me too.
Because, but this is definitely something that gives me nostalgia.
Yeah, same for me. Same with the shake. And when you're at festivals, I think festivals also bring nostalgia too. Like, I mean, I maybe eat a corn dog once or twice a year. Since State Fair is one time, but corn dog takes me back. Like, there's just things that like take you back, and hopefully this becomes one of those things. And if everyone shows love to this, you could end up seeing it in a store.
Hold on, we got somebody in the chat. We got Tamala in the chat. She says, "Please bring back the lobster sub."
The lobster salad.
They saying, please bring it back.
Please.
Well, I can tell you it will be back next year.
Hey.
It'll be back. So we run that during Lent.
Okay.
So it's basically like that March, April time frame. So we are planning to bring it back.
Because it's delicious.
Well, look, Justin McCoy, I'm so excited that you came on the show today. Plus, I'm excited that when I was able to get out in the field with you, you were actually actively involved with the softball game as well. And Cousins have been one of those organizations that I'm finding out that y'all care a lot about what goes on in the community. And y'all were giving, even in the game, y'all were giving out things to people and fans and things like that. And your son was there.
Yep.
And it was a family thing. And like I said, this is just not something that we're talking about, hey, this is just an organization that's, hey, buy a sub. This is, hey, we're selling subs, but we're actually involved in the community, and y'all find different ways to benefit our communities.
Well, we're a family-run organization. We feel we're a tight-knit family. My family was up at the softball game. Other staff members, families were there.
And we met those people.
Yeah. we brought our Fox Valley team out because they don't always get to be involved in Milwaukee stuff because they're working up in the Appleton, Green Bay area. We brought them all out, did a tailgate. And you talked about my son. I had the opportunity to have my son job shadow that day.
That was awesome.
It was awesome. He got an A on his project, so super excited about it. And
not only that, I want to tell you that the sub run when they did this, it's like the Usinger sausage race at the Brewers game, but the subs, it was hilarious. I'm a big mascot type of person. Like I'm really not crazy about people.
Yeah, she like mascots.
But when I seen the cousin subs and then the one with the little red hat, he won, and I'm like, I was so excited because I'm like the kids was excited and I'm excited and I'm just like, I didn't get a chance to record all of it, but it was just super funny because there was like pushing each other out the way and stuff. And I was just like, that was amazing. And then we seen you and your son giving out hats and stuff like that.
Have a mascot come in next time.
I mean, we can make that happen. We can make that happen. We got to fit him through the door. But, actually, the Timber Rattlers do this. So we have the Cousins sub race at half of their home games. So every
awesome.
other. So they actually do that for games if you go up to a Timber Rattlers game.
And see, it reminded me of the Brewers game, and I was telling Tory, I was like, oh my God, like it was just hilarious to see the subs out there wrestling, trying to get to the finish line.
I can't even remember all their names because we named them. I always remember Patty Pepperoni Melt is.
Oh wow!
So Patty's one of them, and
it's like 3 or 4 of them.
There's 4 of them,
and they're huge.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Big. Anything else that you want to let the community know about, Justin?
Man, just again, thanks for the support. One thing I'd say right now is I know that dollars are tight for many families out there. And we appreciate every time you visit our stores. And, we hope that you're getting top-notch service and great product every time you come in. If there's ever anything that's off, please let us know. We'll make it right. And also just appreciate all the compliments we get. Our staff loves them, and we just appreciate their support because we have so many employees and staff, and we know that the dollar's not going as far as it did before. And we just appreciate when people are coming in and supporting us.
Hey, look, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you for everything that you're doing because when we have our talks and, people don't see, the work, and it's a lot of work you're doing, and it seems to me it's so genuine. Like, I love it. Like, I love people when they genuinely love to serve. And I appreciate you for that.
Service is the backbone of our business.
Yes,
hey, look, well, I thank you for coming on the show, Justin. This Dream Shake
is a dream.
This, bologna sub, this turkey, I appreciate it all because you know what? These are some of my favorite things to eat right now, especially when I'm running as an advocate, getting out here, going back and forth. And sometimes I can't make a home-cooked meal. Sometimes Liz can't bring in a home-cooked meal all the time. So I just have to run by Cousins, and I grab, my favorite turkey. But now I might have to, switch it up a little bit. Y'all got me questioning my favorite.
This is why I make you try other stuff,
Y'all got me questioning my favorite. Because that Reuben,
that'd be one thing.
It was powerful.
That's something I do encourage everyone to do. I think, when you become a creature of habit, right?
Yep.
And you don't try anything else.
Right.
Yep.
Sometimes step out of the box because you never know when you're going to find your next favorite, and then you might have 3, 4 favorites.
I think I'm up to 3 or 4 right now.
So,
and my favorite now is the cheesy cheese steak with the bacon.
The Wisconsin cheese steak.
Oh my God! I'm talking about extra cheese. It's got the nacho cheese on it. Got the bacon on it. It got
the supreme cheese sauce.
Oh my God! It's so good. Like me and Tory, we done went twice already.
Yeah, I went 3. I went 1 without you.
And I went 1 without you too. I didn't tell you. So
it's
okay. But absolutely, positively,
I think
amazing.
I'm upset now. I don't know if I'm upset or not.
But again,
all right.
Cheers, Tory.
Hey, cheers.
With
hey,
the dreams. Making dreams come true.
Hey, look, I appreciate you for coming through, Justin. Hey, next time you come through, hey, look, anything y'all got, let me know.
Yeah, anything y'all need.
And I'll see you at Summerfest.
And same with you. And we appreciate the partnership and the support back and forth.
Hey, look, when we come back, we'll have more conversation, Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Dr. Ken Harris with his truth.
We're at a turning point in Milwaukee's political history as we go towards the end of this year and into 2025. The choices we make now will have a lasting impact on our city in the future. The impending financial difficulties necessitate a cooperative strategy that unites every aspect of our society to create long-term fixes. There has never been any question about the tenacity and the spirit of Milwaukeeans, and it is this strength that we need to utilize more than ever. Our future depends on creative problem-solving, utilizing cross-border alliances, and being dedicated to making sure that all Milwaukeeans' voices, especially those of the historically marginalized, are acknowledged and heard during the policymaking process. Prioritizing equitable development will ensure that long-standing imbalances are addressed and economic growth will benefit all Milwaukee citizens. You know, it's essential to make investments in Milwaukee's public services, infrastructure, educational systems in order to both prevent the budget crisis and create a more robust and energetic city. Now, as we traverse these obstacles, let us never forget that our community is our most valuable resource. And by working together, we can overcome any challenge and create a future that embodies Milwaukee's greatest qualities, which are resilience, being inclusive, and being a successful city.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris, weekdays from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
One smile is great, but one smile in a community of smiles is so much better. A smile has a secret power that most people don't know about. A smile multiplies. It spreads from one person to the next, stretching across entire groups of people. Smile Train knows this and is proud to be creating a wave of smiles across the cleft lip and palate community in over 70 countries. Patients, doctors, advocates, fundraisers. Collectively, our smiles are a celebration of the transformed lives of over 1.5 million children. Learn how Smile Train is helping the cleft lip and palate community at smiletrain.org/learn. Smile Train, changing the world one smile at a time.
This Associated Bank Sports Update on 1017 The Truth is powered by ESPN Milwaukee. I'm Alex Tellez. The Brewers handed pitching phenom for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga, his first loss this year after scoring 7 runs on Shota and beating the Cubs 10-6 on Wednesday. A trio of home runs from Christian Yelich, Blake Perkins, and Willie Adames helped lead the way. Brewers face Jamison Taillon and the Cubs with Colin Ray expected to take the mound for the Brewers this Thursday afternoon. First pitch is scheduled for 12:10, with coverage beginning over on WTMJ at 11:35. And finally in the NBA, Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves look to stay alive, down 3-1 versus the Dallas Mavericks and Luka Doncic. They are scheduled to tip off in Minnesota for Game 5 this Thursday at 7:30. This sports update brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams, member FDIC.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Really whack shit. To make them do a backflip. Let's go. We the ones really eating fast. Caught a body 23. That was last year. Play with us, die now. Let's go. Big J reeing up, trying to buy me out. Let's go. Playboy out of town, trying to fly him out. And we share on, ain't no falling out. Big money in the deep, he would Vans, he would T. Tell him fuck a verse.
101. 7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio.
Hey, yo.
I'm still trying to finish my bologna.
Hey, well, guess
my
what?
bologna sub.
I'm a part of the Clean Plates Club. Me and DJ Brother Z, we done held
Hey,
on.
look, I'm hosting, so I got to talk a little bit more.
All
So I can't chew on it like I want to. But like I said, powerful. Salute to Cousin Subs, Justin McCoy, VP of Marketing, coming through. Partner of the Tory Lowe Show.
Yes.
Powerful. And you know,
absolutely.
I'm going to tell you this. I'm one of those hands-on people.
Yeah.
So when they have things that they doing in the community, I go to see. You know, I love to participate. So they have amazing events.
They do.
Amazing
Absolutely
events.
amazing. Yes.
And speaking of events, we got a protest.
We do. It's happening.
At 5 o'clock.
At 5 o'clock in Oak Creek. We're definitely going to show up and show out again in Oak Creek at 5 o'clock with the family of Baby.
That location is 7677 South Howell Avenue.
Yes.
This is the KinderCare where the 1-year-old Prince was abused and drugged. And this story is making its way across the country right now. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is in our city.
It's in our city.
And you know,
one of our babies.
We talk about Milwaukee and some of the statistics of it being the worst place to raise a child.
A black child.
A black child,
yes.
right. And look at this situation, and it's going across the country. And we here at home, we can't have this.
We definitely can't have
this. KinderCare can't be opening like business as usual.
It's what's so sick about it, Tory, is prior to baby Prince's abuse and being drugged with cocaine, there was 24 violations at this particular daycare. And then shout out, to TMJ4 with the research that they done, and they're saying that 14 KinderCares in the city of Milwaukee, and in total they're averaging 560 violations.
Oh wow!
In totality, and we're talking about coming from child harm to no supervision while these children are at the daycare. I'm talking about various. The question that I have is, how has the state allowed this daycare with 23 violations, 23 to 24, don't quote me, violations that were known?
Well, I'll say this. We got an article from Fox News. Let's listen.
After cocaine is found in a 1-year-old system.
For the first time, we're hearing from the boy's parents. Our Christina Van Zelst live with why they say their child may never be the same. Christina?
Yeah, that boy's name is Prince, and his parents say that he was just 11 months old at the time. They say that this all started when he came home with bruises all over his body, now cocaine in his system, which is why his parents want more charges filed.
My life is forever changed. I can't trust anyone but my kids ever again.
It's a betrayal Kimberly Hobson can't comprehend. She dropped off her 1-year-old son, Prince, at the Oak Creek KinderCare. The mother says it was anything but a safe haven.
How could you do that to an innocent baby?
24-year-old Passion Watson is charged with 1 count of possession of cocaine on or near certain places. Investigators say that cocaine ended up in Prince's system. Watson was an employee at the daycare.
Every day he's coming here, I'm thinking he's safe, and it's just a million times worse. I can't imagine how scared he was.
Hobson says it started early May when her son came home with a bruised nose, then a black eye, then scratches and marks on his body. Investigators learned a urine test showed the boy had cocaine in his system. That's when police searched her home.
Can you imagine CPS coming to your house threatening to take your kids over cocaine?
Oh, wow.
Ridiculous.
After nothing was found in Hobson's home to indicate drug exposure there, detectives searched KinderCare. Prosecutors say a canine found cocaine inside Watson's backpack, which was in an unlocked closet and unzipped with a toddler's jacket on the top. Hobson says her son hasn't been the same since.
He's just restless. He's agitated. He doesn't play with his toys.
The family's attorney says that and the physical injuries is why they're pushing for child neglect charges to be filed too.
Wow.
Now, it's not clear how Prince ingested that cocaine. Watson did post a $1,500 bond last week. Reporting live outside the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Christina Van Zelst, Fox 6 News.
And there has been an arrest. Milwaukee County filed criminal charges against the daycare teacher after doctors discovered the cocaine in the system. We were questioning some of the charges on this. Somebody said child neglect wasn't enough. Elizabeth Brown, once again, we have a situation where a mother, a father,
yes,
they're dropping their children or their child off somewhere.
Correct.
Supposed to be professional.
Yes.
Child harmed.
Very much so. Child harmed, 11-month-old at that, okay? Right. Digesting cocaine. We understand what cocaine will do to an adult. This is an 11-month-old infant whom not only have they given any answers to how 11-month-old baby have a black eye and all of these bruises all over his body, they're still not giving any answers. So we having more questions than answers. And then on top of that, the parents have an app that the daycare is supposed to notify you when, some things have going on in the daycare. Not once was any of the other parents notified, including this parent, because if they would have sent out a notification that their child had been drugged and abused at the daycare, I'm quite sure it wouldn't be business as usual. This daycare was never shut down for a deep clean. It was never, the other children wasn't even checked upon, and the parents wasn't made aware that an 11-month-old baby had been drugged with cocaine at this site.
I'll say this. If you want to jump into the protest today outside KinderCare, 7677 West Howe Avenue, we're going to be out there at 5 p.m. with the family.
Yes.
They were here on the show. They were here on the show yesterday with attorney B. Ivy Lamar, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you have a child,
yes,
it should make you so upset that these people are continuing like it's business as usual.
Business as usual. And then the statement, when you look at the mission statement, Tory, not only that, if you Google KinderCare right now, it's going to have a 5-star review.
Hey, well, we're going to see about that tonight at 5 p.m.
Exactly.
When we come back, Truth Nation, we're going to have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation!
And all our juicy jammers out there.
Make certain that you tap into Jam with Juice each and every day so you can quench your thirst.
That is right. You already know you can sip on us every single day, like Benjamin said, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. But that's not all, y'all.
Catch us exclusively on YouTube for our 6 to 7 show.
Yep, only on Thursdays.
Catch Jammin' with Juice each and every day on 1017 The Truth.
Now sip on that.
Are you ready to find your dream home but don't know where to start? Well, I've got great news for you. Join me, Sherwin Hughes, on Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at North Division High School for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Visit axehousing.org today to register for this informative event where you can be put on your path toward home ownership. There are absolutely no income limits. Make this the day you build your home ownership team. Meet with Axe Housing, HUD certified home buying and financial coaches. Attend sessions on how you can build and repair your credit. And honestly, my favorite part is that you can get pre-approved for a home loan right there on the spot. Become another success story by taking your first steps toward home ownership right now by working with Axe Housing and BMO Harris Bank. So again, join me on Saturday, June 15th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. at North Division High School in Milwaukee for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Register today by visiting axehousing.org. That's axehousing.org.
All you have is one chance after an accident, one decision on who to call, one shot to get the help you need. Don't waste it on the one offer you get from your insurance company. Make the one call to Gruber Law Offices. It's the only one you'll need to make. Call us today. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Associated Bank knows your small business isn't just a venture. It's your dream and a vital part of the community. And we're not just a bank. We're your neighbors. We're looking out for you. That's why Associated Bank offers quick online applications and approvals with funding in as fast as one business day, checking with no minimum balances or maintenance fees, and prompt customer service. Explore our products at associatedbank.com/business or visit a branch for more details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In Wisconsin, bicycles are legal and intended users of the road. We remind drivers to share the road and make sure to slow down and give at least 3 feet when passing a person biking. Let's make sure everyone, no matter their mode of travel, gets home safely. Learn more at wisconsinbikefed.org.
When you're high, you feel different. Pretty obvious, right?
You think different, talk different, but if you feel different, you drive different. So if you're high, just don't drive. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Matter of time till I get them all ticked off. Alright, we could go ban for ban.
That we can go M for M.
$250,000 for the Maybach truck.
Double R with the factory rims. I got the 90, the years, the versions, the bribes, I'm really the threat.
It's got to the point that I don't even care. I got jewels in the safe that I don't even wear.
Bro, do it for some shoes and some clothes. You'll see what it'll do for a necklace. Right, sure, look like a spider is crawling $1 on just the accessories. She made me wanna go harder. I like her harder. I think I'm obsessed with her. They hit him up on his birthday, did him the worst way. He had a death wish. I get right under their skin. I don't even try. I guess I can't help it.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio. Hey, look, the state says Milwaukee Public Schools could lose funding over late finance reports. Wisconsin's Department of Public Instruction threatens to withhold payments unless corrective action is taken. What's going on?
Failure to report.
I mean,
financial, again, the same thing that we were telling people not to vote because these individuals had not showed any
records.
Paperwork.
Yeah.
And we were saying that it needed to be audited, and these individuals needed to come forward with showing what they had done with the money we gave them last time. Again, failure.
Hey, they quick to count that money.
Hey,
but they don't got no records and reports to give to show what's going on with the money.
He supposedly got his money.
Oh, he got his bread.
Oh yeah, he didn't secure the bag.
Every time that check hit the bank account.
Yes.
Hey.
But all the other failures on top of that. So,
they said he sent a letter. In a letter dated May 24th to NPS Superintendent Keith Posley, DPI officials said that they were still missing 4 reports that are mandated by law, including 2 that are more than 8 months overdue.
Come on. But he got a raise.
This is what I'm saying. Like, but you know, we've been saying that when people have in these positions, they're coming to get our money.
Oh, they getting that.
But we never know what's going on with the money.
What's going on?
And they continually getting raises around here.
They getting raises, and as we can see, we're constantly getting failure. There's no results, and now they're talking about giving him a chance instead of firing this guy because he can't produce. He hasn't produced, but he's still receiving his paycheck.
Hey, look, I'm tired of how many times we got to see people getting raises.
Come on.
And we don't even know what they
results.
even do. We can't see any positive outcomes from them justifying getting paid that much money.
That part.
This is the highest paid superintendent we ever had.
That part.
And this is the worst.
School system.
Hey.
That part.
All I'm saying is it don't make no sense. I wish I could have a failing or a majority failing system and get a raise. That's just crazy to me. Like, only in Milwaukee where people are asking for more money and we're trying to figure out why.
Help me understand, because at any job I'm at, there's a sit down where you sitting down with your supervisor and they're letting you know, how you're doing your job. Like, I just don't understand for the life of me how these failing individuals in the city of Milwaukee continue to get paid.
I'm out here advocating. I don't get paid for the work that I put in.
Who you talk? Hey,
but what I'm saying is, I don't even know what I'm saying because I'm like, maybe I'm doing the wrong stuff because they getting the money and they looking, they got the luxury vehicles.
Exactly. Because I don't.
So the people that don't, the
people that's really working don't get paid, and the people that's working getting the people that's doing the work not getting paid, and the people that's not doing the work just got the mission statement. They get
maybe
paid.
I need to write me a mission statement.
Hey, clearly it's getting everybody else paid.
Because it seems like I could just write a mission statement, put it on I need to start wearing a suit.
Yeah.
Because it seems like if I put on the suit, give me a mission statement.
Does that mean you
You
ain't
know
doing
what
the
I'm
work?
saying? Hey, you know what I mean? I ain't never seen nobody in the suit that got dirty.
Me either.
Okay, so what I'm saying is maybe,
Hey. Look here.
Look, you know what? My blood pressure, I got to make sure that I monitor my
Please.
blood pressure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the thing is, I don't see how this, to me, it's when it get like that, when you getting money and you cannot produce the paperwork, that's scamming.
Not only that.
That to me, that's how the SDC got shut down.
Exactly. Absolutely correct, Tory. And now they're saying with the corrective action plan, the state coming in saying they want to give him another chance.
Hold on. Look, let me tell you this. How many times have we talked about failure? People who've been around all this time, every time these people get caught with their hand in the cookie jar, they want to give them another chance.
And we're talking about Keith Posley, who has been in the NPS system for a minute. I'm talking about a principal, again. Don't quote me.
Have he?
But he's been in the system a long time.
Wait a minute. I don't think he's ever been on the truth.
He haven't.
But I know he'd go over to 620.
I know he was out in 3rd Street Marketplace the other day. I just seen him.
I seen him going over on 620. But what I'm saying is, why hasn't he came on any of the shows on the truth to talk about what he's doing?
Because the truth interrupts the lie.
Well, all I'm saying is I would love to hear from him. I want him on the Tory Lowe show.
You just stated, Keith Posley, if you listening, tap in.
Hey, look, we got some
questions.
Yes. I mean, we definitely got some questions. But what I'm saying is you getting all this money and it's looking funny.
And he said it was for the children. And now you have the state saying that the state could withhold
lose some money.
NPS, special education funding, and general aid. Why y'all not holding his money?
Hey, they saying that and the thing is, the neglect is so bad of whatever they doing, it's at the point where they have to threaten to take the money.
Come on. From the children.
So how you asking for more money and then not doing your job with the paperwork to keep the money?
You're going to tell
keep
me
the money from the state.
That you're going to make sure that he get his paycheck, but you're going to take the funding from the children?
Yeah, how come they don't?
Why y'all not taking his money? Why his check not being held?
Hey.
Why the administration's checks are not being held?
Hey. Look, if it was about their checks, they would definitely have the paperwork in.
I mean, again, they do it to the teachers.
Hey, look, when we come back, Truth Nation, we're going to open up the lines. If y'all want to join the conversation today, 833-212-1017. Talk to text, 833-212-1017. And join us as we broadcast live on 1017 The Truth. Get in the chat. Holla back. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Truth Nation, it is Denise Thomas from Truth Be Told with DT and Tellez, and I am so excited for you to tune in to our monthly interview with Old National Bank. Old National Bank will be joining us to discuss why they are so committed to supporting women and people of color-owned businesses while also discussing their empowerment loan program, which can provide your business access to funds up to $5 million. So don't miss our Truth Be Told monthly interview with Old National Bank at 8 a.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
Here at the new 1017 The Truth, we aim to be a staple in Milwaukee's Black community. We are committed to partnering with local organizations and supporting Black-owned businesses. We are proud to call Milwaukee our city and promise to be a positive reflection of our community. We look forward to celebrating Black culture and excellence with you every day as we make history and continue to uplift the voices in our city. Join us for the journey at the new 1017 The Truth, founded by Gruber Law Offices. Milwaukee Black Talk.
I'm Shanola Hampton. Every day, millions of people face hunger. Today, I will share with you some of their experiences. I'm stuck between paying for medications or paying for food. John from Maine. After paying my bills, I can buy groceries. It's sad to say, food comes last. Alice from Oregon. I thought pantries were for less fortunate people, but anybody could be less fortunate in a day or even a second. Claire from Virginia. The Feeding America network of food banks helps provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year. No one should have to worry where their next meal will come from. Together, we can end hunger. Learn more at feedingamerica.org.
And we're live here outside the Perez family home, just waiting for the... And there they go, almost on time this morning. Mom is coming out the front door strong with a double-arm kid carry. Looks like Dad has the bags. Daughter is bringing up the rear. Oh, but the diaper bag wasn't closed. Diapers and toys are everywhere. Ooh, but Mom has just nailed the perfect car seat buckle for the toddler. And now the eldest daughter, who looks to be about 9 or 10, has secured herself in the booster seat. Dad zips the bag closed, and they're off. But looks like Mom doesn't realize her coffee cup is still on the roof of the car. And there it goes. Oh, that's a shame. That mug was a fam favorite.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Just nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Learn more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Visit nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Breaking news, weather, entertainment, and sports. We have it all here. This is 101.7 FM, 1510 AM, WGKB Waukesha, and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station.
We need each other.
That's facts.
I need my sisters. I need my brothers out here.
A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and for all the bootlickers, may you die 1,001.
The place for the realest conversations.
Tory, Lowe, want all the action? Or you want all the smoke? Oh, this thing. I'm with all that smoke too, man.
I didn't see Ron Johnson. He trash. Chisholm is trash. How the hell you here to help us and your kids are dying in the street?
I understand that this is Milwaukee and everyone believes that if someone say something, it's snitching. It's not.
I don't care if it's the pastor. If you see the pastor ain't acting right, you check that fool. Where's the results?
Talking topics that need to be highlighted and discussed in our communities.
Would you trade places with a black person?
Yeah, sure. No, I would not.
Have you ever said the N-word? Come on, be the truth. We on the truth.
Unfiltered and unfazed. This is the Tory Lowe Show on 101.7 The Truth and The Truth app.
The reason I believe the racism is getting worse is because whites know that they will be outnumbered in about 20, 21 years. They're going to be outnumbered.
Hey, Tory, man. How are you doing, brother? I'm actually from India. We brown people can totally relate with you. And sometimes it's like, did that just happen to me?
We have to not let the government mind us either.
That cop ain't never been brought to the public because he ain't normal, and he may not even exist no more.
Say no more. Release the video.
You know, you keep on doing what you're doing, man. You're going to take over this talk radio, man. Just keep on focusing on what you're focusing on. I wish you a lot of love.
God bless you, brother.
Now, live from the American Family Insurance Studio in Milwaukee, here is Tory Lowe.
Justice, Wisconsin, the truth. The most requested advocate in the state. 101.7 FM. The movement continues. Yeah. Milwaukee, stand up. It's Tory Lowe, the truth. From 1 to 4, we about that action, so tap in and let's go. We want that justice. We want all the smoke. From Monday through Friday, trying to bring the city hope. Yeah. Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, let's go. We bout that action from the block, and we ready, let's go. Tap in, and it ain't no holding back. We ready.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Lowe. Tory Lowe Show live from American Family Insurance Studio at the Avenue. The movement continues. The marathon continues right here on 101.7 The Truth. Thank you for joining me for the third hour of the Tory Lowe Show. Elizabeth Brown in the studio.
Hey, yo.
And before we get into MPS, because we got some people on the lines want to chime in about, once again, MPS is not handing in the paperwork to the state.
Come on.
It's been like 8 months, they saying.
That part.
But before we get into that, jobs.
More jobs.
Hey, look, it's over 300 jobs available, positions available. All you got to do is go to jobs.summerfest.com jobs.com. Get your 16-year-olds, get your teens out there, 16 and up.
Yes.
See, 16 all the way up until, as long as you can work, right?
As long as you can work.
But this is something that when we talk about resources and jobs in our communities, we got to take this information, Truth Nation, and make sure that our community is able to have the opportunities to get involved.
Yes, especially in summertime. Idle time is the devil time. And it only helps to have your child know what it's like to earn and learn.
Yeah.
And so you can also go to the website for Earn and Learn, because, again, that's another job source that's inside the city, and get your kids in that program as well. Employ Milwaukee. The phone number is 414-270-1706. That's 414-270-1706. And they stated that it's 14 and up.
Right. For Earn and Learn is 14 and up.
Yes. Yes.
And then for Summerfest, jobs.summerfest.com is 16 and up.
16 and up. Yep. And the Earn and Learn.
There's a lot of jobs
Milwaukee,
out there.
Is 14 to 24 years old.
14 to 24 years old for Earn and Learn.
Yes.
And 16 to
whatever age.
Yeah. At jobs.summerfest.com. Look, I'm going to tell y'all right now, y'all don't have to have y'all teens out here, this summer.
Exactly.
Standing idle.
At all.
There's opportunities out here.
Yes.
You gotta be an advocate right now.
For your children
Don't be reactionary. Don't wait till the summer gets started and then be complaining like what y'all doing this summer. No.
Yeah.
Get ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Get active. Get involved. And there's over 300 opportunities right here.
Yeah.
That your
Summerfest.
child can get involved in.
Yes.
Also Earn and Learn. I don't know what that total is, but the 14 years old, the 24-year-old,
yep.
These are opportunities that you don't have to say, what y'all gonna do? You don't have to question it.
Exactly.
You got to get involved. You got to sometimes advocate for your nieces, your nephews,
Yes.
The people in your family,
Yes.
the young men that's walking down the street.
Yep.
Go
Let 'em know.
tell their parents.
Yes.
We got to be a resource, Truth Nation, for each other. And when information come out like this, it's ahead of the curve.
Yes. And if you are hiring, if you're listening to the sound of our voices and you're hiring teens or adults in the city of Milwaukee, feel free to call in and let us know so we can get that information out there. Because, again, with the Summerfest jobs, as a parent, you can also work the same time that your kids work to get extra money, on top of the fact that even if you can't work with your child, you get them a job at Summerfest, they get free bus fare.
And parking is free. If you got a car.
So, again, it's teaching, it's building character, and it's teaching responsibility.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you right now, I truly believe that when we have information like this, sometimes we get it too late.
We do.
At the last minute.
In our community, we do.
And now we get it ahead of time.
Yes.
So now, if you got young people around you right now, while you listening to the show, go to them. Tell them get online. If they got that phone in their hand right now, go get that phone.
Yeah.
Go register these kids up so they can have something to do. And it builds pride in being able to have money. And then when schools start back, they can buy their own stuff.
They want. Yes. Yes.
Powerful.
Very much so.
Hey, look, I'm gonna talk about it until the deadline.
Yes.
Because they got a deadline. I think next week, Tuesday, that's when they're gonna start giving people the call back.
Yeah.
But right now it's time to fill out the application right now.
Yes. And especially for Summerfest, because, again, like he stated, you get in there, you do what you need to do, they're automatically going to call you back next year. And if you're working and you're doing what it is that you need to do also, they will make sure that you got a job throughout the fall.
Hey,
So
other
again,
opportunities can open up if you're working hard.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, this is, look, I'm going to tell you, it's nothing better than knowing that your child, your teenager, is not out here in these streets.
Exactly.
And that they're working, doing something productive around positive environment, getting work done, and then you don't have the stress of trying to
figure out,
come up with money to buy them things that they want.
They can pay their own phone
They can
bill.
pay their own things.
They can pay their own phone
And
bill.
it's a beautiful feeling when the earlier you learn how to pay your own stuff, how to be independent like that, the better.
And that's the goal, I think, of every parent is to make sure that our children are self-sufficient, and this is the beginning of self-sufficiency.
Hey, look. Well, we got to get back on NPS.
Let's do it.
Another thing involving the kids.
Hey, failing the children.
Hey, look, DJ Brothers D, do we have any audio on this?
I would say for the past decade, there's been a drop in teachers staying in the district, yet there's been an increase in students. Charter schools, charter school expansion, racial disparities between students and teachers, teacher preparatory programs, the cost of them, salaries. Those are some of the things that in the pandemic, I'd say that as one of my last reasons, because it only exacerbated all the inequities that were already there.
We've been predicting teacher shortages for many years now, and a lot of teachers have stayed in the profession, and then when COVID hit, they became more like healthcare workers. They were removed, from doing a lot of the things which brought them into teaching to begin with.
Hey.
Some of the things the teachers were saying
Are they going to lose
drained,
more
were
jobs?
demoralized. We have an increase.
I don't
in
know. I mean, I guess they saying that a lot of the stuff that was going on during the pandemic was causing all of these issues. I thought that's why we gave the money for the referendum.
I thought that's what we did too. Matter of fact, this is the second referendum. Let's not forget that.
I thought that's why we gave them the $252 million. To make sure that we got ahead of this. And then what happened to the money that came in during COVID?
They still haven't said where that went.
They ain't sending the paperwork. That's probably why they ain't sending the paperwork, because they trying to figure out what they did with them. I don't know. It's making me raise an eyebrow, and the eyebrow for NPS always been stuck. Every time we talk about NPS, it seems like I gotta calm down because my blood pressure start to rise up because it don't make no sense. But they going to the bank, they cashing out at the bank every other Friday,
faithfully.
Well, we gonna head to the lines. Miss Nikki, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Good afternoon, Tory and Miss Liz. Thank you so much for accepting my call. And I want to say it was great meeting the both of you in person at the event last week, Friday.
Blessings.
But to chime in on the NPS piece, and again, I hear you, Tory. My blood pressure rises, and I can just cry. This is really shameful. This is sad. I was at the special meeting that they had on Tuesday. And that's the meeting where they talked about some of the amendments that they wanted to propose for the budget, and some of the things passed. Very minimal things, right? And when we were at that meeting, things got heated because there are some very passionate people, care about our kids, and they're advocating on a regular basis, y'all, and we got to help them.
Right.
It's like it's the same people there all the time, and they're speaking and they are pleading for us to come help. So I'm here. I am picking up those nuggets that my school board director Aisha Carr, previous school board director Aisha Carr that dropped, and she dropped some knowledge. And one of the things that we got to know and understand is that we cannot allow NPS to continue to gaslight us, y'all. There's a full board meeting tonight where they're going to talk about and adopt the budget, if I'm not mistaken, but they're not allowing any public testimony on it. So there is a call to action. Yeah. So they're not allowing any public testimony. I said, how to make this make sense to me, especially since in light of what we've just, understood and heard from, the state talking about holding funds. Something has to give, and we have to have the right to speak up and voice our opinion. So they're asking that individuals contact your school board reps and say you need to demand and allow some public testimony. So I did my part. I plan on showing up tonight. And they're also, of course, they're going to discuss Dr. Posley's his continuation of his contract. They're going to do it in closed session because it is an HR matter.
What you mean for the continuation, the contract?
Yeah.
The same way
so they're talking about
got paid last time.
Oh, wow.
Yep, sure. Yep,
and it was
so that's in discussion
to the
now.
public again. We've given this money.
Y'all got to call
They begged us
y'all
for
gotta
money
call
in
y'all
public.
board members that y'all went out and vote for and vote no.
Yep.
Tell them no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell them
absolutely.
Closed.
Hey.
Yep. So that's where we are with this. So I'm hoping individuals that I know there's a lot going on in Milwaukee, especially, we got, the protest in Oak Creek with the baby at the daycare,
Right.
Most definitely that's happening tonight. So I don't want to pull anybody's attention away from that.
Well, if we all do a little bit, nobody ain't got to do a lot.
Yeah. There you go, Tory. There you go. So, and again, I always talk about those board meetings are very difficult to follow. I'm starting where a lot of us are following, confused and not understanding. But again, we got to start going and we got to start showing up. We got to start reading and start speaking. Let's hold them accountable. We can't allow for them to do this to our babies no longer, y'all. We're not talking about what happened before. It's like moving forward from this point. What are we going to do about it?
We got to say no. We got to tell MPS no.
That part.
And the thing is, they haven't handed in the paperwork
exactly
for the state, but they asking us for more money.
But not only that, this is what I'm saying.
They knew they didn't have the paperwork in when they asked us for the money.
But that's what we were telling the people. Like they are not proven. They have not showed us what they did with the last millions. And here we are shoveling again to somebody who haven't proved to us what you did with the last millions, what you gonna do with these millions.
They ain't even trying to hand in the paperwork
to the state.
Hey.
But the state is still saying what they're going to stop funding when it comes to the children instead of stopping the administration's funding. Cut they check.
Hey, look, they saying that y'all put them people in place. See, the thing is, what I say is we got to start recalling some of these people.
Hey, for real.
And we got to start exercising our rights on the other end instead of going to these meetings. We got to start organizing recalls.
Yes. On the board.
We just like you can vote somebody in, you can vote them out.
Just like they did Aisha Carr.
We got to start putting that energy into voting folks out.
Yeah.
Instead of going up there with the high blood pressure, put the high blood pressure on the streets.
Yes.
And get them out of get them out of these seats.
Exactly.
And I don't think it takes that many to get these board members out.
Well, we need to remove all of them.
I'm going to have to go look into how many signatures you need to remove a board member. It can't be that many.
Tory. All I'm saying is
that's
like
what we
stated,
need to do.
We definitely need to be about that action because, again, like she stated, they're saying that no input from the public. So you done took our money and you telling us to shut up?
They took the Cavalier Johnson approach.
Facts.
But he got reelected.
Hey, sure did.
So I guess it worked.
Him and David Crowley.
It worked.
It did.
And they got a raise.
Facts.
Hey, I'm going to head to the lines. Kathy, you on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Bless y'all. I know I go fast, but I go a little slow. It's so many, I don't even know where to start. Okay, with the school board issue, we'll get that real quickly. We need to see how they're voting. Somebody vote the wrong way about putting Posey back another temporary year or two in. We need to look at who voted on that because you can look up on it online. And then we need to go recall on those people, okay? You don't take a brain science to figure this out. And then what we need to do is check out the judge that gave that kind of time to that woman and bailed her out of jail for $1,500. I got $1,500 in my pocket right now. You need to have $15,000 for child abuse. I have a family member that used to be working Child Protective Services. I can ask her, can she come on your station and talk with y'all about child abuse and the system and things like that. That is uncalled for, okay? Then the other thing, we got a problem with a daycare center that's with drugs. If you tested the teachers in the school system, public or private, or in daycares, you gave them a drug screening 3 times a year or 4 times a year, you wouldn't have no employees. Are not enough to work the system or the school because they need to be tested. You're working in a nursing home, daycare, and you need to have a camera in there at all times, okay? That is how you do things, okay? Just like the people want body cameras on police officers. We need cameras in daycares, mandatory daycares, private schools, public schools. Okay, there is no, I have rights. No, your rights is that we have to make sure you're taken care of, okay? So we need to call for our state legislator, whoever the state representative is in Oak Creek, the county board supervisor, and find out why that daycare ain't temporary closed. And if that doesn't work, we want to make sure they washed and cleaned down the walls and the floor of that daycare. I don't believe that lady. We were talking about this at work. I work in the court. Some of my coworkers. We were talking about this at work. The way it sounded that baby was abused, that B gave that baby drugs. That baby didn't get that on the floor. That's just my intake, okay? That being said, I own several baseball bats. I can buy one for everybody. We can handcuff her. And we're going to do the justice ourselves. Because if you read a book on America's authors, we can't afford to keep putting these people in jail. You got to call physical pain on these people. I know we can't do that by law in the first place. Right. But this woman, she needs to find the error of her ways, okay? This is just ridiculous. You brought tears to people's eyes. We talked, and I talked to a guy. So what you think of that? He shook his head, and all I did was kept walking at my job.
Oh, wow. Hey, all you can do is shake your head at the fact that a 1-year-old baby,
come on,
is going through this
right now.
Right now in 2024.
When he was 11 months old. It happened when he was 11 months old. And here we are. He's 1 year old right now, just had a birthday, and he can't walk or talk.
We're going to head to the lines. We got to run the break. When we come back, we got White Widow on the lines. We got some chat. We got some talk to text. We're going to try to get to it all when we get back. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Don't touch that dial. The Tory Lowe Show will be right back on 1017 The Truth app and 1017thetruth.com.
It's your boy Benjamin, and I am Milwaukee. Milwaukee has aided in my growth and has witnessed my evolution from a young man from Racine to becoming the man that I am today. When I was young, traveling to and from Milwaukee, Milwaukee would always give me a piece of what a city with beautiful summers, beautiful people, and beautiful artistry looked like. And now as I serve the people through my art, I see why Milwaukee had to be a part of my journey. Join me on Jamming with Juice between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. on 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Hi, I'm a volunteer for Donald Trump.
Yeah, what do you want?
Your vote! Come on, Trump's our guy. He says he's the best guy ever for Black America. Better than Barack Obama.
Better than Obama? Trump's the guy who told America Obama was born in Africa. Never respected him enough to even accept him as president. All his white supremacist friends loved that one.
Man, that is old news.
Old news? Here's what's not old news. Trump is telling us right now he wants to be a dictator. Says he'll rip up the Constitution. Says there'll be a bloodbath if he loses again like last time.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't heard that.
Trump calls all those white folks who attacked the Capitol on January 6th heroes and patriots. He wants to pardon them. What do you think he'd be saying if it had been black folks who attacked the Capitol?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. He'd call them criminals and thugs, say they should be in jail, and throw away the key.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. I'm sticking with Biden.
Me too.
I'm Joe Biden, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Biden for president.
It's 1017 The Truth, Sherwin Hughes. You've heard me talk about the importance of home ownership and the generational wealth it can build. I understand the thought of going through the home buying process can be daunting, but my friends at Axe Housing have been helping people from Milwaukee turn their dreams of home ownership into reality for years. They have home buying coaches who will walk with you every step of the way, from getting your finances in order to getting pre-approved for a loan, searching for your home, and closing on it. They even have a great partnership with BMO Harris Bank, who offers the down payment assistance program where you can receive up to $16,000 toward home down payments. In addition, BMO has a community and home ownership advancement team who is passionate about serving the people of Milwaukee and have many resources for you to use, from their credit builder loan to their community home improvement loan. Let Axe Housing and BMO Harris Bank be your one-stop shop for home ownership. Come and start your home ownership journey Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at North Division High School for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar. Visit axehousing.org today to register.
If only life had a remote control, you could pause or rewind. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
I feel so stuck.
The Veterans Crisis Line is here for you. Dial 988, then press 1 to call.
Hurt by a truck? Call Gruberg offices. One call, that's all.
This is the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Stepping like some cute dogs. Get money and my daughter, only thing that makes me cool off. Hey, they say life is short. That's why my money too tall. Trying to run away from this switch.
Truth Nation. Violence is a problem that affects us all, but together we can make a difference. The award-winning 1017 The Truth wants you to help us bring positive change by joining us July 20th as we walk from Victory Over Violence Park down to MK Drive right into our studio on 3rd Street at the 3rd Street Market Hall. Over the next month, I will be speaking with community leaders who will help us, get resources and work as a community to rise up against violence. If you want to join the fight to stop the violence, go to 1017thetruth.com right now and sign up for our Walk Against Violence, Saturday, July 20th. Hey, look, I want 1,000 people out there in the streets this year.
Yeah.
Look, Truth Nation, we got that Walk Against Violence coming up Saturday, July 20th, and I need 1,000 people to march in the streets against violence. And like I said, we get active.
Yeah.
But this is an annual walk. I used to walk from Milwaukee to Chicago.
Yes, you did.
But now I'm doing it with the Truth, and I need 1,000 people. Get your family members out here, get your friends out here, get your church out here for July 20th. We gonna make this the biggest walk against violence in the country.
Let's do it.
I'm telling you, it's up to us.
It's our time.
We are the ones that's going to put an end to it, and it's going to be a great time. Last year was powerful. Last year was extremely powerful.
Right.
So here we go.
Let's get it.
But we've been talking about NPS.
NPS is a mess. It's just funny to me how, they're threatening to stop funding for special education. The children, but not stopping Keith Posley and administration funding.
I think that's up to us, though. I think that we have to get these people out.
We definitely need to get them out.
Because I think are these voted in positions?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can only do so much. I think that when it comes to elected, either we vote them out or they get caught up in some type of, misconduct in office.
If they can't come up with the paperwork, that is misconduct.
Well, then everybody got to go.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think that it would be more powerful if we go and vote them out.
For real. Matter of fact, it would show and prove that we're no longer playing.
And it'll show and prove that we're putting it in our hands, too. We're not waiting for somebody to do something. Let's try the way that we can control, which is to vote them out.
Agreed. I totally agree.
Hey, we're going to head to the lines. White Widow, you're on the new 1017 The Truth. Tap in.
Afternoon, my friends. I went and made a meatloaf. I was waiting so long. Just kidding. Anyway, hey, listen, I'm going to tighten you up now real fast with this MPS, and really, let's call it what it is. It's our children's future. This is the only thing they got. We pay taxes because it's a constitutional right. Our kids have a right to an education constitutionally, and we support that with our taxes. So let's not sterilize it like the HOC, MPS. No. Our kids' education, their livelihoods, the difference whether they get out of the house at 21 or not, whether they continue in higher education or they decide to be blue collar like me and pay into Social Security since 13. First time I could get a work permit, my mom put us out. Now I get $600 a week from Social Security, $2,400 a month. Yeah, get out there, kids, and get into that system where you're going to get the money back. But the fact of the matter is, why did MPS flip my junior high, Stuyvesant, French immersion? I talked to parents, white parents who sent their kids there. What'd you learn? The whole school, you walk in, they speak French. Oh, where's the French-speaking jobs in Milwaukee? How do you take a whole junior high for one language? I said, oh, what do they do with the language after? Oh, they get to go in there, and from the day they walk in, everything's French and French and French, except for an emergency drill. Oh, I guess so. What are your kids doing now? Oh, how do they use that? Oh, when they visit Paris. Oh, that's special. Get that school. Get it back. Put it back in our community. And shame on you teachers. The teachers union, just like I did as a union official, shop floor cop when it was compromising the business. That was number one. Because if I didn't have a plant open for a check, I was no good to those people. So, yeah, shame on you, union, when you go to the legislators. We need the money so that we can have sports and music. Please, where are the figures that are be given out now about the reduction? Come on, those teachers know what's going on, that union does, so I don't want to hear it. So, really, shame on both of them. It seems like it's going to have to be a lawsuit, disappropriation of funds. The state legislators are going to have to get involved. And other than that, that's all that's going to happen. So I don't know. I'll check it out in a couple of weeks when I got that other stuff doing. Okay, I just want to get to KinderCare. I can't make it, but please, would somebody ask why Children's Hospital has not had a spokesperson, a doctor, who comes forward and tells us the impact of ingestion? We still don't know how it was ingested. Please stop throwing this junkie girl, obviously, who compromised those children herself in this type of situation. It is KinderCare. My sister worked there 20 years ago. She'd call in, she'd say they're lying to the parents. They're saying they get a hot dog, they're cutting them in half.
Oh, wow.
When you go to Rummage Sales, Highway 100, I'll give the name. When you go to Rummage Sales, will you please pick up arts and craft supplies, because there's never enough for kids. It was customary to buy and bring Cheerios so they had snacks. Now, why is that happening? Look at the books. What are these people getting paid for in those facilities to care for our kids? Number one, and number two, who's subsidizing this corporation nationwide? Medicare, Medicaid programs in every state. Yeah, the women take their children there because the state approved at a facility. The state then pays KinderCare, and it's basically out of women's control, parents' control. We would love to take our kids to the elitist spot. Why don't we get back to where it was when I was coming up and I had to work, and I was a working single mom raising two kids? I dropped my kid off at the local school, Tabaki, both of them in the morning. Here's your lunch. The schools were open during the summer, and our kids, the ones that want to go down to Summerfest, our kids were trained on Red Cross, babysitting, CPR, and they babysat my kids.
Hey, I guess you can't drop your kids off nowhere. You can, you got to keep your head on a swivel, because now, it's not as, if you're as trusting, something can happen.
Again, this is name brand. This is a name brand daycare with failures all across the board. I'm talking about absolute failure. And the mission statement, nothing is more important than safety.
Al, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in, Al.
Well, what I don't understand is why is they making the kids suffer? They should be going for Keith Postley and the administration, because the kids didn't have not access to the money. It's the administrators. So they need to be going against the administrators. I think also they need to be going against Cavalier Johnson as well, because there's too many hands in the pot. And now this recipe has turned very, very foul. And the children are the ones who are going to suffer.
Come on.
So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to stop using topical treatment, and we're going to have to get rid of these people who oversees the money, because they're like a bad set of genital warts. Sometimes you got to freeze them off it. And some of them need to lose their jobs.
Yes.
And no topical treatment is going to work them. They're like that third stage of syphilis where you have nothing but chicken pox over your body.
Oh, wow.
And your body is ashy and dry. We have to be the penicillin, because right now they're going to continue to rape the bank accounts of the taxpayers and stand there looking like Marsha and Brady, and we could throw in Alf and Fraggle Rock too. It's time for them to go. Have a great day, everybody, and always take a shower.
And on that note, we got to run the break. When we come back, Truth Nation, we got some people on the lines. We got some talk to text. We got some chat. We're going to try to get to it when we get back. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
More of the Tory Lowe Show is next on 101.7 The Truth app, and 101.7thetruth.com. It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the new 1017 The Truth. Here is Telly Hughes with his truth.
How many times have we been told perception is reality? Look, I'm not here to dispute that, but as true as that statement is, it couldn't be further from the truth when it comes to social media. The way we perceive something or somebody on social media is typically nowhere near how things are in their real lives. Unfortunately, identifying the difference between people's online life versus their real lives gets compromised because people want it to be real. And that's okay. What's not okay is people trying to live up to these fictitious lives that's being presented and getting thousands of likes. You often see posts of people on vacation with the caption, "Living my best life," or "So-and-so doesn't owe me anything." Again, nothing wrong with that, but I wish people would view social media like they do SportsCenter. On those type of sports shows, they only show the highlights of the game. Highlights. On social media, you're only seeing the highlights of people's lives because you probably won't get many likes on a post that shows you stressing over having more bills than money and trying to figure it out. The point is, don't get caught up trying to live up to something that isn't even real. Influencers are going to influence, and some have made a hefty living doing so. But happiness isn't a one-size-fits-all contraption. Create your own happiness. Plan out how you're going to obtain it, and then protect it the same way you would guard your most prized possession.
This has been Truth Takes on the new 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Truth Be Told with DT and Telly weekdays from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. They bring a variety of perspectives from diverse backgrounds, innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions, telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other, leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready to begin? Explore teaching at teach.org, a campaign supported by the U.S. Department of Education, Teach.org, and 1 million teachers of color.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat.
I think that what happens between now and 2030, between the pandemic and George Floyd's murder, this 10-year period will decide the quality of life for the next 100 years.
That's John Hope Bryant, founder, chairman, and CEO of Operation Hope, speaking with Bloomberg back in 2023. We're another year removed from George Floyd's murder in 2020, a moment that, in Bryant's words, started the clock ticking on how to build a more equitable future. His organization, Operation Hope, is doing its part to make the future a bit brighter by giving people in underserved communities the tools and education they need to manage their money.
What's banking? A trust business. It's about belief. It's about confidence. Credit comes from the Latin word credito, which is credibility. Capital comes from the Latin word capitas, knowledge in the head. None of this is about money. It's about how you feel.
Operation Hope and organizations like it are pushing to create opportunities for more people and pushing other companies to find ways to do the same. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
You are listening to The Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. That up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
1017 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brother Z on the ones and twos, Elizabeth Brown in studio. State officials are threatening to suspend funding to the district after NPS officials have failed to provide key financial reports, Elizabeth Brown.
Yes.
Truth Nation. Some of which are overdue over 8 months ago, according to the recent letter the NPS Superintendent Keith Posley released to the public on Wednesday.
So I'm wondering, is it like, taxes? Do you have to, get an extension?
Hey,
when the paperwork ain't in, is there a violation? Is there, is it jail time for these individuals? Because clearly, something is off.
All I'm saying is, once again, one of the largest learning institutions for the black children is failing at the top.
Yes.
But they get more money now at the top, but they failing at the top. And then SDC, one of the largest nonprofits on the north side, is failing and have failed. The doors are closed to SDC right now, and it's all due to financial.
Yes.
Not being able to handle financial, and we don't even know what's going on with all the money that we sunk into these organizations and to the school system.
Hey.
But this largely affects our children, us with the SDC, us as residents.
Yes.
On the north side, and with the MPS, a lot of our children go to MPS.
Yes.
More black children are in MPS. That's where a lot of our children are.
Correct.
And all of this is going on.
Yes.
Tyree, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, peace and love to you both, first and foremost.
Blessings.
Man, a couple things I want to say, man. I want to address some of White Widow said about the French immersion, man. Let them babies learn French if they want to learn French, man. We need to have more bilingual people in our culture, in our community. So let them do that. That's important to do. We don't need to just learn English. I think that's important for us. If we want to travel the world, we need to learn all the languages of the world. So
I agree.
Man, with that being out the way, I had to say that, man. I heard her say that, and that was kind of crazy to me. But at the same time, I get it. Like, if it's coming from a perspective of where are we spending our money, I understand that. But then we got to look at what you just said. The administrators are making the most money, and it's not getting. There's no trickle down. There is no such thing as trickle down in education. So my thing, I have a big problem with the lack of funding for special education. Those babies are going to be without funding for their programs, necessary programs, which is really unfortunate. We got guys like Keith Hosley and these guys at the top having the most money, and it's not funding the children. School is supposed to be about the children. It ain't supposed to be about us adults. Look, sure, I'm in education myself. I like to get paid. I got bills to pay.
Right.
But I'm not in education because of, myself. I'm in education because I want to better the future. That's what we should all be like. At the end of the day, it's not like that anymore. And it's a problem because MPS, you see a lot of these black kids going out to the, suburbs and sending their kids to schools in Janesville, sending their kids to school in Oak Creek and stuff like that. Speaking of Oak Creek, shout out to Harrison and family. Y'all keep your foot in their necks today, y'all. Keep your foot on their necks today, y'all, for real.
We will.
I wish I could be there with y'all. Definitely do so. I love that y'all doing that. I love y'all for that, for real.
Blessings.
That's all I have to say. I appreciate y'all for what y'all doing. Thank you again for your time.
Hey, thank you, Brother Tyree, for tapping in. Eastside Corey, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
Hey, I keep thinking I'm in a bad dream and I can't wake up.
Come on.
I got a premonition, and I got it yesterday, and it came true when I turned my radio on a few minutes ago when I heard White Widow telling her story. I said I knew White Widow would know the answer to this one because when they asked the couple yesterday what charges they should be asking for from the court, it's going a lot beyond what their child. I said out loud, murder. They're trying to commit murder. Why else would you give a recreational drug to not even a 1-year-old? Why would you waste drug money for recreation, for fun, and give it to kill it? Okay? Yeah. They're just speeding up the process. They're taking all the money and all the profit and still killing us. It's another form of slavery. Yes. We landed on something big here. This is what's happening worldwide. Yes. Just using us as an example. That's my creepy. I get goosebumps right now as I speak. It's something like that. Murder. They're trying to murder us.
Wow.
We handle it that way. Yeah, I know. I pray that I'm wrong.
Hey,
but
look, I'm gonna tell you,
it's a lot bigger than us.
They could have killed that baby.
Sent him home.
What else would they? What else is the end result?
Sent him home. Him vomiting, which sounds to me like withdrawal. Or just being poisoned, period.
Right.
And again, we're talking about this is a place that has 24 violations.
They didn't close, did they?
No, they're still open right now at full capacity. Yes.
They even know the truth. This is what's happening. We're telling you the truth, and people are still sending their kids there.
They have not even they still have to know. They still haven't notified other parents that this child was not only abused, black eyes, 11 months.
As of the other day.
Yes.
When the mother was on.
That was
correct.
set up to make the parents look like the parents did it. I'm sorry, I'm conspiracy theorist grandeur, but why else would they show up at that parent's house first while the school is still open? Make some sense, please.
And we
search the parents' house.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The police went and searched the parents' house with CPS, but the police didn't search.
Well, we don't know, but they searched the daycare, but they didn't shut it down.
They didn't shut it down for the kids, correct. And we have 14 different KinderCare locations in Milwaukee. And in those 14 locations, there has been 560 state violations. And that went from minuscule things like missing immunization records, no CPR training, not having the CPR training, However, other details about barricaded doorways and failing to report child abuse and neglect. Shout out to TMJ4 for that information as well.
We're going to head to the lines. Eddie, you're on the new 101.7 The Truth. Tap in.
I know that ain't who I think it is.
Good day, Tory. Good day, Elizabeth. How you doing today?
Hey, how you doing, Brother Eddie?
I'm doing okay. Was that Eastside Corey who was just on?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Here's the gig. When you say they're trying to kill us, the girl who was arrested was a young black girl.
Right.
I doubt that she's trying to kill. I think more likely this kid got into that bag, and the girl was wrong to have that bag there, but people who are messed up on drugs, they're not thinking straight, and I'm not trying to justify what she did at all.
Well, the kid was in the high chair.
You know, maybe...
Yeah.
What's that?
The kid was in the high chair.
The whole time?
That's what the mom said. The kid was not walking or anything yet.
Yeah. Not only that.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't hear that.
You got to look into the details. But finish what you was gonna say.
And I don't think there's a grand conspiracy. I think if you take away Tulsa and you take away Jim Crow and slavery and Tuskegee, that goes to the wayside. And if you just take those four things away, I don't think there's a lot of merit for the kind of they're trying to get us thing.
Sometimes I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say, Eddie, because the thing
I'm
is,
just saying there's a little. I'm trying to say there's a little paranoia. There's a little paranoia.
There is.
And I'm saying if you take away those 9 things,
how's the
there's no
paranoia when the baby
justification
had drugs in the system?
Like
Like when you have a baby that was hold on, abused and drugged at the same time, marks on the body, black eyes, and then drugged.
Yeah, they'll find out, and there's a way to find out.
No cameras.
There is absolutely there is a way to find out, and I'll tell you guys off the air. But I did want to say something nice about. I'm skipping around here. Hold on a second. I have access to an NPS administrator, somebody I talk to 24 times a year. And when we've gone to dinner together, they say to me, hey, MPS, when I was there, was always messed up. The mess ups were covered. They were always covered up. It always had to do with a lot of financial malfeasance. And if people in Milwaukee really knew what was going on Valete Street, they would be up in arms. I mean, she said there were times there was money missing, and I said, what kind of dollar amounts are we talking about? And she said millions. And she goes, if people really knew what I knew, they'd be more up in arms than they are now.
She need to come out.
And I wanted to say that. You know what? I'll talk to her about it. I will talk to her about it. The next thing I want to say is,
tell her to come on the show.
I'll ask her. I will actually ask her. And I just want to say that I want to give White Widow points because this woman is passionate. I know she doesn't like me because I'm a Caucasian, even though she's Caucasian.
Oh, wow.
She hates her own people. But anyway, my point is she hates white men, let's be honest. But this woman is passionate. She really cares. She doesn't have to care. She could be the kind of gal who calls in once a month and talks about any random thing. But she absolutely cares. You can hear it in her voice. And I just think it should be recognized that, that she's doing a great thing for this community. And I'm very impressed by it.
All right. Hey,
Yes, she is.
I think we may got a love connection on.
Hey, and just for the record, Eddie, she was married to a white man, so she don't hate.
Right.
White.
Hey, look, when we come back, Elizabeth Brown, I want to get your final thoughts on the show today. Truth Nation. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
The Tory Lowe Show returns after this on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. Thank you, Truth Nation. Your willingness to share your stories with our community has helped make the Tory Lowe Show a 2-time first place Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Award winner.
Hey, I'm tapping in for the Milwaukee County Jail. Yeah, man, they treating us real bad up in here, man. I mean, they had us sleeping in feces and urine. They took the batteries from us, told us there wasn't no batteries in stock. I ain't never heard that in my life.
We do this all for you, Milwaukee. We are the award-winning 1017 The Truth, Milwaukee Black Talk.
Hi, I'm a volunteer for Donald Trump.
Yeah, what do you want?
Your vote. Come on, Trump's our guy. He says he's the best guy ever for Black America. Better than Barack Obama.
Better than Obama? Trump's the guy who told America Obama was born in Africa. Never respected him enough to even accept him as president. All his white supremacist friends loved that one.
Man, that is old news.
Old news? Here's what's not old news. Trump is telling us right now he wants to be a dictator. Says he'll rip up the Constitution. Says there'll be a bloodbath if he loses again like last time.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't heard that.
Trump calls all those white folks who attacked the Capitol on January 6th heroes and patriots. He wants to pardon them. What do you think he'd be saying if it had been black folks who attacked the Capitol?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. He'd call them criminals and thugs, say they should be in jail, and throw away the key.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man. I'm sticking with Biden.
Me too.
I'm Joe Biden, candidate for president, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Biden for president.
Are you ready to find your dream home but don't know where to start? Well, I've got great news for you. Join me, Sherwin Hughes, on Saturday, June 15th from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at North Division High School for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Visit axehousing.org today to register for this informative event where you can be put on your path toward home ownership. There are absolutely no income limits. Make this the day you build your home ownership team. Meet with Axe Housing, HUD certified home buying and financial coaches. Attend sessions on how you can build and repair your credit. And honestly, my favorite part is that you can get pre-approved for a home loan right there on the spot. Become another success story by taking your first steps toward home ownership right now by working with Axe Housing and BMO Harris Bank. So again, join me on Saturday, June 15th between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. at North Division High School in Milwaukee for Axe Housing's free home buying seminar in partnership with BMO Harris Bank. Register today by visiting axehousing.org. That's axehousing.org.
Right now, more than 100,000 children waiting in foster care need our help. The Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption is focused on finding them safe, permanent homes. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
Happy kids heal faster, and that's why Starlight is dedicated to improving the mental well-being of sick kids across the U.S. Learn how at starlight.org.
Wisconsin's own Gruberg offices. One call, that's all.
It's the Tory Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
One on one, 7 The Truth, Tory Lowe Show. DJ Brothers Z on the ones and twos. Elizabeth Brown in studio. Elizabeth Brown, hey, look, we got a protest at 5 today.
We do.
But we got some talk to text. Somebody said just swinging back through this Oak Creek area coming from the Pleasant Prairie Outlet Mall, they ran into a security guard next to KinderCare, and they said that the white security guy came out the building across the grass, then walked up to my car and asked me, quote, "Who are you here to see?" Long story short, He says that because of the incident the other day, they're on high alert and that they don't want nobody outside, only employees on their premises until future notice. So they looking for us to be out there this evening.
Oh, well, again, they should, because we definitely coming.
We outside.
We outside. And again, Truth Nation, that address is 7677 South Howe Avenue, Oak Creek, Wisconsin, 53154. That's 7677 South Howe Avenue, Oak Creek, Wisconsin, 53154.
At 5 p.m., we're going to be out there outside KinderCare.
Outside KinderCare.
Hey, and I'll tell you this, when things happen in our community like this and people are going to try to operate like it's business as usual. And it's not.
Get money.
Not nothing this egregious.
Not at all.
And I'm thinking the state is looking into this too. Hopefully the state will shut it down because the state can shut this down.
It should have been shut down.
It should have been shut down, but you know how they do.
I do.
Once the community get concerned, once they see community concern, they got to do something. Until we make a fuss about it,
correct,
they going to keep moving like business as usual.
And that's exactly what's happening.
Because we expect them to see something and be like, okay,
do something.
Let's do something.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
I thought that was their job.
Well, that's no. You can name any entity or any organization.
I know.
They don't do nothing until we
show.
Till we show up and show out.
Exactly. So that address again is 7677 South Howe Avenue, Oak Creek, Wisconsin, 53154.
Somebody said that the jury is back in the Trump case. Hey, we ain't been keeping up with that, but I guess whatever the outcome, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
That part.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking at the TV right now, actually. It says verdict reading moments away. Earlier, it said that they were going to finish tomorrow, so I don't know what happened.
They back in.
Hey.
Jury reaches verdict in Trump trial.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm sure Dr. Ken will be talking about it.
Yeah, Dr. Ken will be talking about it. And it's going to be a long show tomorrow. Because we're going to talk about the outcome. All right, Truth Nation, call to action. We're going to be out there at KinderCare.
Yes.
7677 South Howe Avenue. All right, Elizabeth Brown, I appreciate you for being on these front lines as usual.
Let's get it. Send up prayers for baby Prince.
All right, DJ Brother Z.
All right, Tory, let's get it. All right, please.
All right, King.
Hey, look, Truth Nation, once again, for those that can make it out today at 5 p.m., let's get out here. Let's let everybody know. If we can't get it, shut it down. I love you. Dr. Ken Harris up next.
Unaffected by their threats, can't get busy on they. That's how that shut down made me. That's how my daddy raised me. That glittering may not be gold, don't let nobody play me. If you are my homeboy, you never have to pay me. Go and put your hands up. In times it's hard, you stand up. LUP the man, cause a brand that the fans trust. So even if they ban us, they'll never slow my plans up.
.1017 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business Give Back. Each